Hey guys, hope everyone's having a good Friday morning. Welcome back to another live stream on the channel. Yes, I've got to talk about the last couple of days. This is my new work uniform. This is my new work desk. This is my life. This is my future. Thank you all so much. It's that simple. I don't want to keep banging on about it, but this is my life. This is what I've always dreamed of doing. Thank you so much. These live streams, this is my job now. It's incredible saying that, but yeah, 7 days a week, I'll always be ready to put Newcastle content in the channel. It's going to be great to see where this channel goes in the next few months or years, so however long I do it. But thank you guys so much, so it does mean the world to me. But welcome back to another live stream on the channel, though. In terms of today, Newcastle United Takeover news, there's going to be all sorts of shit coming out today, especially in regardless about press conference of Steve Bruce. It's going to be loads today, so I thought I'd come out, especially that Tottenham game 2 days away now. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, I think we are about 500. Oh, no, sorry, we're about 440 or something off 11,000. So we're starting to get there. So cheers for that. Especially when enjoy, appreciate the support as always. Yes, financially I'm fine at the minute, but any donations on the channel again is just going to be incredible for us and help us in the future. But in terms of financially, I'm fine for now. Don't worry about that. But anyway, though, this is an open forum, so any YouTubers, any Newcastle fans, just give me a message on Twitter. You can come on, obviously, have your say. But who's that team we coordinated? Yes, Max, who is that team we all adore? We're black and white and we all have a fight. We'll support you ever more. Yes, I adore this team now. I know he's like doing live streams before the Takeover. I remember about Chelsea game, I think it was last season. I just stopped doing live streams because the football was that bad. I was like, what's the point of sitting on here depressed, watch my team lose week in, week out during a pans? I was like, no. I had enough at that point. But yeah, I go on every single match. I'll go to the 23 games. Going to be going to the women's games as well if I get a chance. So listen, there's going to be all sorts of vlogs on the channel now. Every single Newcastle team will be getting content on the channel now because in terms of the youth team, in terms of the women's team, yes, obviously they're not as popular as the main team, but they do deserve some spotlight at least. No one kind of does anything about them, which I feel quite bad for. But especially new ones now, could be ambitious teams now. But rather than you sneaking the press conference and tell us to get out, yes, I do like going to the training ground quite a lot. But yeah, thankfully I'll not be going into after the Tottenham game. I'm sick of seeing that training ground. But I'm going to be honest, guys, that place is a gold mine for my channel. So, I'm going to have to go there more often. But I'm sick to death of seeing that place, so I'll be honest. He smashed us again 4-0. Yes, the under 23s. Even though it was 4-0 Newcastle, Birmingham City played really well in that game. That was not a 4-0 game, I promise you. If John Joe Show did not play that game, I honestly felt like Birmingham City would have won because they had so many chances. Watch that bloodbath, mate. You had so many chances to score. You didn't take any of them, but that was never a 4-0 game. That's just... Hi, Shelley, you right? Good to see you back in the channel again. Appreciate your comment yesterday, by the way. In terms of YouTube comments, by the way, there's loads of them came in yesterday's video. I haven't replied to any of them yet. I'll reply at some point today, but in terms of YouTube comments, I always kind of reply about a day afterwards, just because it's easier to reply to more of them instead of obviously loads of jumping in now and again. So that's how I kind of do it. But what else we got here? What do you think about Steve Bruce still in charge? Yes, I want to see him gone for the Tottenham game, but listen, if you told me last week that we have new owners against the Tottenham, I would have taken a heartbeat. Yes, Steve Bruce is still there, but listen, his time is ticking down, as you would say. He hasn't got long left. It's just a matter of when, really. But he looks like he's going to get the Tottenham game, so we'll see how things go. But fingers crossed that's his last game. I can't see him lasting any longer. Macclesfield Town, back Macclesfield Town. Fair enough. Respect that quite a lot. It's going to be electric this Sunday. You reckon it's going to be like the 90s? I've never seen St James Park like that before. I can't wait, mate. Well, I was alive in the 90s, mate, so I couldn't tell you what it would be like. But I've been a season ticket over 10 years now, and I think this will be the best atmosphere I've ever been for a football match. I think by a mile. I think this atmosphere will be class on Sunday, and I can't wait for it. I think the build-up of the game will be the best I've ever seen. But anyway, though, like I said, though, if anyone who has a YouTube or Newcastle fan, you want to come on, just give us a message on Twitter. I'll send you a link across. Can't wait for the new training ground. Yes, I can't wait for it as well. I remember someone a couple of days ago actually made a quite decent point about the training ground, saying that we shouldn't actually demolish your one. We should give it to the women's team or the youth team, which I kind of agree with because there actually is some decent parts of that training ground. I think the indoor pitch, literally, it's like a heated up pitch. It's really nice that. But little Adam P. I'm not little. I'm not that little, mate. But in terms of that Keith Downey video, the roll was slanted, so it makes me look a bit small. I'm not that small, I promise you. The best 2 weeks of my life to take on Steve will be sight after the Tottenham match. Yes, mate, it is the best 2 weeks of my life as well. But, it's just incredible, isn't it? Do you think we'll be able to get big names in January, or is it going to be too soon to compete for the huge players? January, I think it's too soon. You got to remember, we're on 19th in the table. Yes, we're an ambitious club now, but we need to lay the foundation first before bringing in huge stars. I think we can definitely make good signs in January, but I don't think we'll get these big names, as some people would say. But I think players like Lingard, Van de Beek, those are two players I would go for straight away. Yes, people might not like them, but I'm a big fan of both. They would definitely improve this team. We have Villa on the 23s, more Conway for our ground as well. Fair enough, mate. Enjoy it. I do enjoy the Newcastle on the 23s. Yes, I slag the players quite a lot, but yeah, the football is actually really good now. I've been watching a couple of times. Adam, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for coming to the channel. Hope everyone's well. Again, thank you for this. I am full time now. This is my job now. Incredible. It doesn't mean the world to me, so cheers for that. But yeah, I can do live streams all the time now. I'll eventually buy the premium thing, so we're getting off the screen. Obviously, I think the quality's better as well when you buy the premium StreamYards, so that'd be good. But yeah, in terms of the future, though, I'll be doing live streams 3 or 4 times a week. I will be doing loads now. It's all love, brother. Thank you so much, mate. Appreciate it. What's the score going to be Sunday? I've said 3-1 Newcastle. I put one to win every single game this season, to be fair. I haven't won a single one yet, so I might be wrong, but in terms of the top of my channel, I'm on one tonight at 6 o'clock. I've already pre-recorded it, but if you go on my Twitter at 6 o'clock, I'll stick a post on about it, and obviously have my full thoughts for the game then. Thoughts on Bruce's compensation? £8 million is a joke. It's an absolute joke. Wow. It's still a living. How can you get paid £8 million and getting sacked? It's like you getting sacked from your job, you get £8 million to do that. What a load of crap. Steve Bruce is one of us. No, he's not. Thoughts on the Klopp quote? I haven't actually seen anything about Klopp. Yeah, I've seen the Gerrard ones today. Gerrard came out saying, I got a lot of respect for Steve Bruce. Shut up, Gerrard. I'm a big fan of him as a player, but listen, mate, you slipped on your arse now. Shut up. But I can't use defending Steve Bruce, though. Glad war flags are back in the ground. Yeah, big fan of war flags. I try my best to get that sort of stuff on the content. I'll be speaking to them now and again, but we'll see what happens, really. But obviously, that is going to be huge back in Sunday. I can't wait for that. I will really get the fire back in Newcastle fans, seeing all those flags going around. But yeah, of course, we're in the ground last night, I think, or the night before, getting all the flags set up, making sure the display works properly. So I can't wait for that. It's going to be really exciting. Do Newcastle fans feel sorry for Sunderland? No, because they mocked us when we got relegated to the Championship. So, yes, obviously it'd be tough being in League One, but no, I don't feel sorry for them at all, because they did slag us up big time. What else we got? Good luck with your full-time job, kid. Thanks you. Cheers. This is my job now. I'll be keeping at it. I'm confident in this, and yeah, this has been the word, mate, guys. So cheers for that. Hi, mate. Hope you're well. I'm fine. John, how are you, mate? Good seeing you, pal. Newcastle United Championship World out the Championship. That's in the past, the Championship. Never, ever again in my lifetime should we play in Championship football. That's simple, but yeah, that should all be in the past now for Newcastle. But I do remember going to know. I did enjoy some of the games. All right, Adam, mate. Right, Thomas, mate, again. A lot of regulars here, so good to see you, mate. Hope you've been well. What's this? Is it true? Sunderland want to join Newcastle now? I don't know what you mean by that. Join us how? I don't even know what you're on about there. Hope it goes well for you, noting you're working your full-time YouTuber. Good luck, lad. Thank you so much. This means the world to me. Hi. It's just incredible, pal. New manager Newcastle United? Yes. Next week, I think Bruce will be sacked. I don't know when your pipe will come in, but there's a lot of options. We'll talk about the manager in just a bit, but there are a lot of different options out there. It's picking candy from a bag. There's so many different flavors in there, but what a time to be alive, man. Oh crap! I hear other comments jumping over here. What do you reckon your owners will do if Bruce wins on Sunday? It'll not make a difference. He'll be sacked regardless whether you win or lose. He's no future for Steve Bruce in Newcastle. These are the richest owners in world football. Why would they give Steve Bruce a chance? The guy has won 0-8 this season. He's won 5 in the last 35 in Newcastle. There's no reason for him to stay. He's not good enough. There's no chance in hell he will stay a couple of weeks. He'll get sacked regardless what the result is. Because if he wins 6 now in Newcastle and he still gets sacked, I think he's got no chance. A lot of you mentioned our 8th place net spend on the Bruce to talk spot and ignored it. Yeah, for example, Sky Sports come on defending Bruce saying, we should give him a fair chance at Newcastle, and then they put the net spend on the screen, which is the 8th in the league. It's not that you're doing a good job as defending Bruce there, but there's all sorts of crap here. But £8 million is good just to get rid of him. Yeah, I would definitely take £8 million to get him out of the club. Is he too tough from DHgate? No, I bought this one. I think I got from Sports Direct, actually. Sorry about that. But now I don't mind going to Sports Direct, going into the club shop. Now I'm happy going to those two places now and buy those tops. I have no guilt anymore buying stuff from there. I mean, that's just what it is these days. But pretty much my mate down in Palace next week. So he lives in London. He's been after Newcastle top. So I'm going to go to that club shop sometime next week and I'm going to get that Newcastle top. I mean, yeah, no guilt whatsoever going in there now. We need to move the Sports Direct signs down here. So I don't think they'll be gone for quite a while. I think there'll still be a lot of time before they get removed. But be patient. I don't actually mind it too much because looking at those signs in that stadium reminds me of the crap we've been through. And when we lose games or things don't go well in the new owners, I remember that is what we once were. I look at those signs. I mean, yeah, I think at the end of the season they get removed, but I don't think they're going to go down anytime soon. Would you consider moving your seat to another part of St James Park? No, because I think the season tickets will sell out straight away, which means I'm stuck to my seat. You can only change your season tickets when the new ones come out, but everyone's going to buy much straight away, so you can't physically move your seat. So I'm stuck where I am at the minute. I'm level 4, just in the boxes, but my seat is really nice. It's a really, really nice seat, so no, I will not be moving to another part of the stadium. What do you think about new stadium concepts going around? I haven't actually seen them yet, mate. I don't know. I haven't seen them yet. Newcastle should sign me a youth. What's this? I mean, it's a bit we had coming, but okay. What's this? Yeah, good luck with your full-time job, Adam. Thank you, appreciate it. Yes, this is now my work uniform. I can't believe I'm saying that. I mean, Newcastle United is my job now. Just no, never ever in a million years. I mean, I only did this for a hobby, really. I go down to Newcastle games. I thought might as well record just for a hobby because I know eventually it'll be something that people enjoy watching. But I mean, yeah, never in a million years I saw this happening. It does mean the world to me, and thank you so much for everyone's support on Twitter, on social media, and I mean, yeah, incredible. Really, really incredible. Get some more of these comments up there, Ches, though. What time you get down to the ground on Sunday? Quite early. I'll be next to the club shop, so just where the statue is, like just next to God again. I'll be wearing my Saudi costume because, again, 1,000 likes on Twitter, so it shouldn't be too hard to miss this, but I'll be there 2-3 hours early, though. So, yeah, be sure to see what you do. Who do you want appointed as manager of Newcastle? There's a lot of options. I personally want Conte the most, but I mean, there's so many different things. There are so many things out there. Brendan Rodgers all day for me, unless we can get Shearer about Newcastle now. Brendan Rodgers already turned down Newcastle. Actually, I've seen the quotes about that, really. So, pretty much, Newcastle had the chance to buy out his release clause for like £20 million. But I think pretty much he just went, I don't want to leave Leicester or something like that. So, I don't know exactly how true it is, but I've seen a lot of things saying he doesn't want to leave Leicester, which I can't understand. Leicester have got a good side. Bruce Southgate going, I had no doubt of that, but it's when the infrastructure has not been set up yet. He's going, but need to be patient. Yeah, I agree. I was quite sudden last week. I felt that he was going to get sacked straight away, but now I think about it, yeah, I mean, there's all the time in the world to sack him, so why make it sudden? But as he still, yeah, I can't Graham Jones to step up. I mean, yeah, I suppose so, but again, there was all the time in the world. I mean, the new owners have just came. I think we should just let them settle down first, and when they're ready, they will sack him. I'm confident they're going to sack him, so it's just a matter of when, really. Press conference could be embarrassing today, not the best as much talking to the media, Bruce. I mean, yeah, surely someone behind the scenes that would go, actually, Bruce, I don't think you should say this. I don't think you should say that. I mean, surely someone must be telling him like what to say because he just talks crap. I mean, at this point, surely there must be someone that like advises them not to say certain things. I mean, like because he gives it a bad image. I mean, listen, right? People say that Steve Bruce is a Newcastle United fan, right? I haven't heard him once since the tape. I congratulate his fan base on this takeover. Not once I've heard anything about it. He's not a fan. It's that simple. He could not care less about this club. I mean, honestly, it's a joke, but he has not once congratulated his fan base on this takeover, and it's that simple. What's your score prediction to the Spurs game, Adam? I went 3-1 Newcastle, mate. Get yourself a background, mic, music, etc. Yeah, crack and watch and listen to all the dross out there. Good luck with the full time. Appreciate it. In terms of background stuff like that, I'm not too bothered about getting green screens at the minute, to be honest. I would definitely get the StreamYard premium thing, so obviously you can have better quality in the stream and get music on and stuff like that. But in terms of background, which I don't mind too much. I mean, there'll be plenty of people coming on my streams anyway, so I mean, yeah, it's personally not a concern for me, to be honest. But as Bing says, the best seats in the house, strawberry corner. I actually disagree. I think it's a decent one, but I prefer where I sit because you can see the VAR screen. I think that Gallagher end's not good for seeing the screen because you literally can't see the screen. But down where I am, I mean, you can see the screen, you can see everything going on, you can see your away fans, so that's not a big part. But no, in terms of content, it's by far the best seat for me. I'm not moving that seat ever, but the Galley end's definitely the best for the atmosphere, though. Do you think we get sponsored by the PI? I think City did it. I got a feeling that we'll find a way around the loophole. That's the sort of thing that the Saudis would do. But this University Life is more important. As for the YouTube channels expound on me, feel, oh, here we go. I mean, listen, pal, my life choices did not concern you. I appreciate your concern, but I've got a degree in university already. I've got enough money to do YouTube full time, which is why I'm doing it full time. You're entitled to your opinion, that's fine, but I don't want people to tell me what to do. This is my life and my choice. I mean, yeah, it's that simple. But yeah, I'm in a situation where I can do this full time. The money's there, so why would I not? It's that simple. Do you think St James's Park will get extension capacity? I don't know. It'll either get moved or get extension at some point. St James's Park in a couple of years' time will not be the same. That's what we'll say. I don't know what would change though. Ralph Wagner as the director of football needs to be a priority. I agree 100%. I'm a massive, massive fan of him. Oh, he's scouted class players, I like to say. I mean, he got Timo Werner, Kimmich, the players he ought to do. I mean, they're world-class players on their day. I mean, if the Takeover people get him in at Newcastle, that is a serious sort of hit on the head. I mean, the serious sort of connection. I mean, he's class. He is so good. I would love to see him at Newcastle. If you could interview the Cabbage about his tenure, what would we ask him? Ooh, I don't actually know. I don't know, mate, to be honest. I'll probably have to think about that one, actually. Ask me that again in 10 minutes, I might have an answer for you. Do you think your away fans should be putting the Leeds West corner like it was before? I like it in level 7, actually. Only away fans don't like it, but, I mean, it's not really my problem, really, but... in terms of that sort of stuff, though, I'm not too fussed, to be honest. Oh, bit of the tango, by the way, but... like I said before, guys, anyone wants to come to stream through here to do so, I said just ask for the link, I'll send you it. Oh, actually, there's a tweet on from Newcastle United here about from the new owners. Okay, right, this is a good statement, actually. So Newcastle United can confirm that Steve Bruce will get Sunday's match, and here we go. And in doing so, reaches 1,000 professional games as a manager. So, yes, that is definitely a big factor. So the fact that the club has said that straight away just means that he's about to go. But Amanda Stevens just said that we have an extremely busy week reviewing the business and getting to know people, and it's imperative that we continue to be patient and considered in our approach. Change does not always happen overnight. It demands time, and we will follow a carefully considered plan and strategy. Yeah, good to hear. That's a really good statement. As we met Steve and the players on Monday and have given them the time and space this week to focus on preparing what is a very important game on Sunday. Steve has been very professional at dealings with him, and he and the coaching team would take the game on Sunday. If you make any changes going forward, Steve will be the first to know. But in the meantime, we wish him the best of luck in his 1,000 games as a manager, and we'll be joining you and getting right behind the team. Thank you for the warm welcome you have given us. We can't wait to be St James's Park with you. That's a good statement. After I'm finding that statement, they mentioned a couple of times that he's 1,000 games, so that's a definite sort of, listen, we're going to let you have that game and you're going to be off some point afterwards. But yeah, they pretty much said straight away, I'm not going to make any immediate changes, but the point is that it sounds like they're going to get rid of him at some point. So I am a very big fan of that statement. I do think that's a really good one by the new owners. But that's the thing with this football club now, you actually get told stuff. Oh my God, I mean, you actually get information now. But yeah, let me know what you guys' thoughts on that update from the club. But in the meantime, I'll be reading some of these comments. Bruce will go, but I think they want to secure a replacement first. Just need to be patient. Agreed. I think we need to be patient. The time will come. Steve Bruce has not got a feature at this football club. You just got to kind of just hold on to whenever, really. But 2-1 Wilson Brace, and there go to be a daddy pound. You can't wait to see the scenes even we lose. Oh yeah, that'd be a best build to a match I think I've ever seen. That game would be incredible. Can't wait for that. All right, mate. Congratulations, mate, for YouTube job. You deserve it. I'm looking forward to. Sorry, that was very bad manners about me, but yeah, can't wait for the display on Sunday. Shame about Steve Bruce. We need to put behind this. Yeah, exactly. Steve Bruce is not the talking point on Sunday. The talking point on Sunday is brand new owners and a new club going forward. It's that simple, really. It's not about Steve Bruce anymore. It's not the Steve Bruce show. It's Newcastle United as a football club. Changes here, and it's going to be ready to go. But I'm going to quickly check the subscriber count, guys. We are 420 at the minute from 11,000. So if anyone's new, make sure to subscribe. Smash the like button if you enjoy. Appreciate the support. So if anyone wants to donate, feel free to do so. This is my full-time job now. But yeah, I do appreciate the support. It's been the world to me. But Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on how my stream's doing this well. Give me just a sec. What's live going on at the minute? But again, if anyone wants to come to the stream, just message me on Twitter. I'll send you a link. I'd love to speak to some people about this. Give me just a sec. Sorry, guys. What's that? 40 likes a minute. Cheers. That's this. As we've been saying in the chat. Yeah, listen, mate, if you want to come on, just give me a text and I'll send you the chat link if you want. I'd love to speak to you about the takeover. I haven't actually spoken to you properly since it's happened. Hi, I'm right, Jabba Dabba Do, mate. You're right. Obviously, I know he's one of the Rubenstein's members, so massive respect for that. But hope you're right, pal. Welcome to the channel. At this point, I said, until you want us to decide who want the point, put Keegan and Shearer in charge. But in charge of the manager. Listen, I would love to get a vote of the club, but I would not, under any circumstance, give Keegan or Shearer the job. I really wouldn't. But, I mean, there's so many different managers out there. They do deserve definitely a vote of the club, but the manager's job, no. I wonder if Newcastle brand new sponsor will be reinstated. That would be amazing. Oh, imagine that. I can't wait till this funny year has gone. Terrible sponsor. I don't like it on the shirt, though. It's bloody crap. What place do you predict Newcastle to be in January? Hopefully out of the bottom three. That's the most important part. If we're out of the bottom three by then, we should be all right. That's what we say about that. Am I listening? You want the women's team to win the Champions League? Yes, good. I'm looking forward to going on the 23 games. Looking forward to winning the women's games because now these two teams are no longer neglected. These two teams actually have people that I care about now. It's that simple. I'm looking forward to going down these games. I want to support all these different teams at Newcastle. I would love a vlog for Newcastle Racecourse, but I've actually never been before. Last summer I was a bit of a gambler when it came to the horses, but with YouTube full time, though, I don't want to put loads of bets on because I mean I need the money at the minute, so I'm not be doing anything like that in the world. But maybe one day I'll give it a check out because I would love to go to the racehorses live or the racecourse even. Let's say about Ragnick Campos. Yeah, I would love to see one of them as the director of football. Saudi Arabia bringing a new airline, apparently, so maybe a new sponsor. I mean, yeah, I will be surprised to be honest. Inter Milan, Jesus Christ, Inter Milan use. I haven't heard anything about that. I know obviously there's rumours that Newcastle owners want them as well, but I'm not believing anything at the minute, to be honest. Keegan and Shearer knew the club, know the fans, and what type of football I expect to see. Yep, I agree, 100%. One second, try and get through these down. Afternoon, Adam, hope you're fine, Paul. How are you, mate? It's good to see you once again. Actually, the legend of the channel, so cheers for that. At least the new owners aren't afraid to speak to the fans. Exactly. I mean, that's what you want to see. Communication from the club is not that hard, and the fact that we struggled so much on the previous owners to get this across. I mean, my God, it was bad. But anyway, though, I'm going to quickly see the analytics so far on the streams, how it's going. Stream's been really good so far, so cheers for that. But anyway, like I said again, anyone wants to come on the channel, just message me on Twitter. I always send you a link across so you can come and have your say. But at least you want to speak for us fans, unlike Ashley. Exactly. Do you think the sacking we lose? I think we're sacking regardless what the result is. I don't think he has anything left at the club. Then Bruce sacked Gang of Steves will be dismissed this far. God, I'd love to say all those coaching staff. Get a lot of them out. I'm sick of seeing them. Have you seen Alex Maxwell video? I've watched the snippet on Twitter. I haven't actually seen the full thing yet. It does look interesting though. Obviously, he's talking about his goals and stuff like that. I apologise for the last question I spoke from Saudi Arabia. Thank you, but again, it's my life choices. You know, I don't want people to tell me what to do. But you're entitled to your opinion. But I know what I'm doing with this. This isn't a gamble. I'm aware how much money I'm getting. It's going to be fine for the future of this channel. So I start full time now. I mean, I can do a lot more videos and yeah, just do something I love really. It's like someone like Coutinho first. I would love to, but I think that's way too early. Get someone like Coutinho in, but the thing with Coutinho is an injury-prone player. I want a player that's sort of fit and ready to go. I mean, when he can play the way he is world-class, so we'll see, but he'll be very expensive, though. Relegation has a much higher chance of happening with Bruce in charge, 100%, but he'll not be around much longer. That's some more of a comment to jump, for God's sake. What's happening, Adam, with the Bruce presser? That's not on yet. It's happening within the next hour or so, I think, so... Maybe react to the Steve Bruce's press conference live room style, mate. But again, no, if you want to come on the channel, I'll literally send you a link on Twitter. If you want, you can obviously come on, have a chat if you're not busy. It's about whether the players will thought of Bruce still in charge in Sunday. Yeah, I agree. Kane has passed his prime. I also agree. I spoke about a Tottenham fan about this yesterday. His injuries are starting to catch up, I feel like, in terms of Harry Kane. I don't think anyone's going to want him anymore. I think if he wanted to leave the club, last summer his best chance to do it. More scores, more assists in the Premier League. That was his chance to leave, but I don't think Daniel Levy wanted him to go. And I mean, I feel bad for Kane because I think he did want to leave the club last season. But yeah, I mean, it's yes, I would love to see him in Newcastle, but there's just so many our strikers out there that are going to be cheaper, younger, not injury prone. So in terms of Kane, I really wouldn't want to be honest. Take Son, yeah, I think Son is world class. I think he's a quality player. Love you on the 23 blogs. Thank you. I'll be Sunday and Monday. So yeah, Sunday and Monday. So yeah, I'll be going to that one. Top 3 signings in Jamie. Van de Beek straight away. Get him. I think Lingard's available as well. So our Manchester United player, get him as well. I think we need another centre half back up straight. I mean, we know we need all sorts to be honest. But in terms, I think centre mids is where we need first. But I think we lack control in the game. I think we need a lot more of the ball. And our midfield is not going to do it. It's that simple. Players to be up for playing for the lives. Exactly. Yeah, some of these players will not be here in a couple of seasons long. So there we are. What else we got here? I want the Valenciano to become manager. That'd be the dream scenario. Exactly, that would be the dream scenario, mate. But in terms of dreams, I mean, he's not good enough to be manager. I'm sorry. Alan Shearer definitely give him a role at the club, but in terms of that manager job, there's so many different people out there. You can just give it to anyone, really. We should snatch. I'm not going to read that. I've got a feeling I have to troll him. I've seen quite a few people fall for this. I think Holly Blades is the worst one I've seen fall for this last week, actually. But some guy was just going around asking different names of these Newcastle fans, and you got Holly good. That was really funny watching that one. But I'm not going to say these sort of names just in case, because I've got a feeling some of these are these sort of names. There's Bruce's press conference a couple of hours from now, and not be too long. I don't think the sponsor will be Marco, because the Saudis looking to move with the oil, etc. Yep, I agree. Congratulations, pal. I know everything's been great to take over, but we need to slow down a bit. We need a manager to take us the next step, because before we could get a world-class manager and players. Exactly, we need to be patient, pal. But thank you so much for your comment, Odell. Hope you've been all right. It's nice that a man has mentioned Matty International that she hasn't met yet. She's got a thing on the post. She doesn't miss a thing. Exactly, yeah. She has clearly been paying attention to the club, which is a huge part. Be great to see Keegan and cheer at the match now. Many wrote the club. Exactly, mate. Who's confirmed for Sunday? Yes, I've read out these statements before. Do you think Castore will be replaced straight away? Yes. Yes, I do. I don't think they've got much longer. 1 second. Damn, there's a lot of comments to read. I'll try my best to read the comments out, guys, but I mean, there's 240 watching the minutes. So, I mean, just be patient. I will read them out. But again, there's not any Newcastle YouTubers available right now. I think all of them must be working. I mean, fair enough. But yeah, this is my job now, guys. So, I mean, literally, I'll always be making Newcastle content pretty much whatever I want now. I will try my best to do daily uploads. I will do my absolute utmost, but I don't want to force videos out. But in terms of these sort of streams, I mean, I'll be doing loads of these now. I really will be. I like no players who turn up on Sunday and put a hell of a beating on Spurs. I can just see it. I would love to see it, mate. I really hope so, but I think these players will be ready. We need to be getting that win on Sunday. We need to be going for that win, because the crowd will be on our back. The Tottenham players will come back with international break, inconsistent. We should be playing around their heads. We really should be, because all the pressures against Spurs this weekend. Yes, Newcastle players will be facing some pressure, but I think it'll be all in Tottenham this week. I think they're going to have a really hard time. Newcastle will never be Man City level, and I'm a Toon fan. Oh, how can you say that? The word takeover only happened last week. I mean, maybe say like a couple of years' time, but I mean, it could have gone anywhere. This, I mean, you never know. Manchester City, 20 years ago, I mean, they had barely any major ones on the name. Now they're complete European giants. But I mean, yeah, you can say about anything. Chelsea 2004, you would have said this about them. But again, these things can happen. You can't really reject it straight away. Right, what else we got here? Should really start with the editing video and audio quality since you're doing this full time now. Eventually I will, in terms of live stream stuff like that, I will. But in terms of my videos, I mean, the iPhone's good enough. I mean, it's not really a problem in terms of my actual outdoor videos. Well, I get my streams, obviously, it can be a bit better. Again, I'll get that StreamYard Premium next week, so the video quality will be better. Obviously, it would just be better in general for people coming to the channel, stuff like that. I support you from Saudi Arabia. Thank you. Welcome all the new fans to the club, by the all the new Newcastle fans coming in. Welcome. You have picked a good time to join the club, and yeah, it's an honour to be a part. It's an honour to be a part, lads. But 1 second, we are going to quickly check my sub count again, guys. I'm going to keep a good eye on this throughout the stream. But we are, as it stands, we are, where was it? We are 13 away from 10,600. So again, we're going to try and hit 11,000 soon. So if you have no subscribe, feel free to do so. Appreciate the support. Newcastle was saying Zaha. I disagree. I think Zaha is very hard to sign. I think Palace are quite smart with keeping hold of their players. I think Zaha, they would charge Newcastle about £100 million, which is not worth it. So no, I don't think we're going to get him. I like to say get Wings, Lamar, Isaac, and new centre half. Maybe Max Owen from Norwich. There's a lot of different players. I mean, that's just it. There's so many different options out there. I mean, yes, I would love to see some of these players at the club, but hey, anything can happen really. Isaac, class. Winks is a bit on and off the top. I think Tottenham fans aren't a fan of him. Max Arms I'm a fan of. A new centre half we definitely need. And Lamar. I haven't watched much of him, but I heard he's really good. So, anyway, we've got a new member on the channel. I think you're actually my first ever member on the channel. Mate. I've never really promoted this. Pretty much in terms of YouTube members, it's only £1, I think, a month, but pretty much I shout you out in every single vlog, really. So every single Newcastle United vlog, Jolly Man 77 will get shouted out. So I mean, if anyone want to shout out, pretty much in all my vlogs is literally £1 a month. I try and get some what you call it, other things in there as well for the YouTube perks. But if you want to be a member, it's £1 a month, you get a shout out on my videos. So that's what I'm kind of doing for the minute. But thank you, Jolly Man. You are the first ever one, I think. So cheers for that. But what else we got? You're so greasy, mate. I mean, listen, I've got hair gel on. I mean, I'm not really greasy, but all right. Would you make Steve Ray a director of football? Is a good joke there. But listen, all Newcastle fans, I mean, all Newcastle content creators, they all do their own thing. It's fine. Obviously, I've got my differences with him, but that's just it, really. I'm not going to say anything about him anymore. He can do his own thing. I do my thing. But 1 second. Do you reckon you should keep Jamal Lewis? Yes. I feel like it needs a chance, really. You see about a lot of players really under a new owner, a new manager. I think they do need an extra chance because some of these are flops. I mean, like Lewis, Fraser, these players have been classed before and they're just not turned up for Newcastle. So yeah, I think they should definitely be given another chance. I don't think Aaron Ramsey would be ideal. I think he's kicking on quite a bit now. Aaron Ramsey, I probably wouldn't recommend him. It's a Steven guy as well. You look about 12, you're so greasy, mate. Listen, mate, your man wasn't complaining, so shut your mouth. But yeah, I mean, you can kick off as all you want, pal, but I don't care. This is what I'm doing now, so shut it. What else we got here? We love to have how to make a statement, John Redo. Look what I did, Man City and Simon Bino. Exactly, yeah. First transfer window, we'll definitely put our foot in the market, but we've got to be patient. Remember, we are 19th in the table. It's that simple. We are still in the bottom 3 at the minute. Newcastle Takeover fake. I remember these sort of comments used to come out. Thank God that's in the past, but that is a throwback comment right there. Hoshkin, mate. Bruce will lose this weekend because it's him not being able to win a game this season. I mean, yeah, fair enough. But listen, it's just that simple, really. Bruce will be gone at some point. It's just how it is, really. Oh, he is a football player, fair enough. I haven't really heard much about him, to be honest, so I couldn't comment. I don't know how to pronounce his name, so I'm not going to try. But I don't know anything about him, so I don't know if he's any good. But what's going on here? Is a real player, Bozo. Listen, relax, all right? Right, okay. Do you think you get relegated this year? And no. And how do you think that'll impact the spending? If we do get relegated a lot, I think in terms of being in the championship, it would just be embarrassing when the richest come world football in the second tier of English football. I mean, my God, that would be embarrassing. But yeah, I don't think we're going to get relegated this season. I think the team was good enough to stay up anyway. And I think now, with obviously all the background noise happening, I think we'll kick these players and get to where they need to be. But give me just a sec. Again, no, we are just about to hit 10,600 shares for that. We're literally 5 away. What else we got here? In the summer, 2 full backs, both sides and a half. Listen, we need a full new team, mate. You can see about all these full backs already. Listen, we need a full new 11. That's how bad this team is in terms of how we play football. But yeah, we do need to work the full team. I think goalkeeper is the only position at the minute I think we can kind of sort of forget about for now. In terms of the rest of the note, definitely are. But anyway, Son's on the ball, give you a horrid time with the defence. 100%, mate, 100%. Son is class. He is a really good football player. I think we'll leave Tottenham some time. I mean, he's good enough to play for any team in world football, I really think. So, the way he moves the ball, the way he finishes the shots, I mean, incredible football player. Absolutely incredible. And unlike Harry Kane, I think he's kind of stuck. I think Son has that option to just go whenever he wants to. Love watching your channel, bro. As a new supporter, thank you for welcoming me to the channel. God bless. Thank you for coming to my channel, mate. Thank you all new fans that come on. I mean, we've had about 2,000 subscribers last month or so cheers for that. Thank you to all new people coming on here. I mean, love you all. Cheers. But there's a lot of new people coming on for this takeover. I mean, incredible to see. Thank you so much. Newcastle won't win cup. Why not? I mean, what's the theory? Won't win a cup. I mean, the last 10 years, Swansea's won one. Wigan's won one. Watford's been in the final. I mean, who else he got? Bradford, League Two. Bradford's been in the final. I mean, what's the saying? Newcastle can't win one. I mean, yeah, there's all sorts of different things you can say. Do you think Sports Direct signed a move this season? I think in the summer, yes. I do think so. Was he next? Can is he fair enough? I've literally never watched him before, mate. I can't comment on him. I've really never watched him before. I firstly think Big Sam is our man. He deserves a proper crack. Oh, God, I hate Sam Allardyce. He can do one. Now I get Big Duncan. He's a solid manager. I mean, I wouldn't want to get him Duncan Ferguson's bad side, that's for sure. But he is good, but there's just really better options out there. I personally wouldn't go for him. Is it 2:30, is it? Cheers for that. Sky Sports' press conference. I'll react at the background, obviously. All these sort of Sky Sports people will put that information on. We will react to it in the stream. Daddy Hardy, Max Aarons, Ezzy Van der Beek in, Gail Clark Craft out in January. You're in January, Jesus. Yeah, I would like to see some investment made in January, but in terms of them, Addy's realistic. I'm not a fan of him. Max Aarons is a good one. Ezzy is a good one, but I'm not too sure that's realistic at the minute. Van der Beek, 100%. It's just must be who I think negative with Newcastle under Mike. Under Mike Ashley, the staff was loving Eugene, of course. Well, I mean, that's the same anyone really. All fans do it as well. Maybe a good addition to our club, but yeah. Let's just Bruce is not Bruce Gordon's not a priority for me. He could do enough to see us out this season, especially with an injection of players, but we need more core on the striker role as well as the defence. I've said this before, maybe we need a new team altogether. It really is that simple. We are just in a mess, really. Do you think Steve was a player Shaw who was unreal in the team of the week? Was he in the team week on FIFA, was he? Or was that just in the team week in general? But I haven't watched any international games of the past week. I don't care about the international breaks, I'll be honest. Yes, when the World Cups, I'll be watching England, but listen, that's in the past now. Newcastle is my priority now. Obviously, it's my job now. So, in terms of England, not concerned one bit at all, the international break. But obviously, in terms of Newcastle players, though, that's a concern for me, seeing the players get injured, seeing how they play the international break. But that's it, really. You should get a screen. I could do, but I always stream the dining room, though, because I got my computer here, which means I can edit streams and stuff like that. But upstairs, I haven't got the computer up there, so I don't know where I could put the green screen. I was get one, but I don't think it's that much of a deal. I think the background looks okay. I mean, yes, obviously there's a load of DVDs and books by us, but I mean, look, it's a nice little planet there at least. So I mean, it's not a terrible background. Obviously, there's a bit of stains in the wall here. Obviously, pulling the TV down and getting a new one up there, but I mean, that's not too bad of a background, I don't think. I want Adidas back his own manufacturer or Nike. Yes. Not a fan of Puma. I think the kits this season are all terrible. I think your away kit's okay, but the rest of them are all. That goalkeeper kit, my God, who designed that? Sack whoever designed that goalkeeper. Top 8 is disgusting. Exactly, I do agree. I think Van der Beek would definitely leave, though. He's not getting any game time, so you could argue that he would obviously want to lose somewhere else. As saying Addy, maybe so, but again, Addy's not playing, so I mean, and Palace, I mean, again, their team that's going to be in and around the relegation zone or mid-table side. So, I mean, we've got to see how things go, but the money's there, the project is there. Some of these guys might be tempted. It's that simple, regardless where we're on the table at that moment in time. Score predictions: Newcastle versus Spurs. I put Newcastle into win 3-1. I've got a preview up in the Tottenham fans channel at 6 o'clock. So if you follow me on Twitter, I will obviously post the link to that once it comes out. But actually, legend him by the way yesterday. So cheers. Congrats from the poll. Thank you so much. Welcome from Newcastle. Welcome to all new fans. Newcastle here. Welcome across the world. Hello from Saudi Arabia. Yeah, loads of different countries. Welcome everyone. Hello. Newcastle here. Newcastle rebuild's going to take 5 years. Actually, you think 5 years? I think it could be about 3 years. I don't think 5 years is got to take that long. We'll see. It depends what you mean by kick-off. You mean in terms of actually winning trophies, but you mean in terms of just competing? No, I don't think that would take 5 years. You should become the Mark Gorbage and Newcastle YouTuber. I love going to the games. I would never stop going to the games. Obviously, Gorbage completely just does YouTube in the house now. He reacts to everything live on these streams, so that's not something I personally want to do. I want to go to the games, but I mean, we'll see really. Actually, the two reviews just compared the thing. Actually, is when Klopp has compared the Takeover to a breakaway of the European Super League. My God, he actually compared that. I mean, Jurgen Klopp, what are you doing, mate? I'm a big fan of him. I can't believe he said that. I mean, he has to cheat to say that when his owners, FSG, they wanted to walk out of the Premier League and make the own league. Shut it, Klopp. That's what we'll say. But I mean, damn, that was just a really bad con by him. Just over 20 years ago, City in League One, correct? Exactly. Even a team like Leicester 10 years ago, League One, mate. Do you think atmosphere wise would go down early? It would definitely kill the atmosphere. I think Steve Bruce in that dugout will definitely put a dampener on the atmosphere, because if we go down 2-0 down, whatever it may be, everyone's going to slag him off. Everyone's going to chant against sacked in the morning. It really is going to take its effect, really. But so yes, Klopp's comment here. A few months ago, we had a massive issue with 12 clubs trying to build a Super League. Your club, by the way, Klopp. This is pretty much the same. Oh, is this the same? Oh, shut up with you clown. But apparently Newcastle's Takeover was the same as 12 teams wanting to leave the leagues. I mean, what planet is he on? What an idiot. It's honestly, I was honestly bitterness by him. I love Klopp. He's a fantastic manager. But what planet is he on? How is this Takeover the same as 12 teams wanting to destroy the leagues, man? What? Oh my God, that was really stupid, that man. I would swear, but I want to try and keep a PG in the channel now, but what a clown he is. We are team of relegation. We ain't going to attract big stars straight away. It's going to be yes, will be good. I mean, just take it one step at a time, of course. Got to be patient, but I think people are thinking it's going to take a decade. I don't think it's going to take this long. It'll be a little quicker than that. But we do have to be patient, definitely, yeah. I was just saying aloud in Rocket League, we need to be loud and proud. That's mint now. He loves the Rocket League chat that's talking about the team. I respect that a lot, mate. But listen, you know, the Newcastle United team I was getting talked about in the Rocket League chat. I mean, this is how you know this club is going places. But that is mint. That I mean, that was quality, that, mate. But I mean, let's support Bruce for his last ever match. Yeah, support for his last game, and then goodbye, Bruce. Goodbye. That's what we'll say to him. But it's easier to stay with who I'm being linked with. Oh God, it's just I've been linked to everyone. To be honest. Well, the Saudi closed the club to James because of alcohol. I mean, yes, obviously. In terms of that Saudi costume, I quickly mentioned because it hit 1,000 likes on Twitter. We'll be wearing the Saudi costume on Sunday. In terms of people from Saudi Arabia, they don't mind it as long as I don't drink alcohol when I'm wearing it, because that does offend people over there. So obviously, I won't do that. But in terms of wearing Saudi Arabia costumes, they don't find it offensive at all, because obviously it's just us showing our gratitude towards them for buying this club. But if you drink alcohol while wearing one of those costumes, though, they will find it offensive, because obviously that's against their culture. So be aware for people that are going to try and do it. Obviously, try your best to respect the Saudi Arabia culture, because I mean, obviously this is part of our football club now. But well, comments about it, yeah. Sullivan Bay would be nice to teach Lascelles how to defend. Yeah, Lascelles, I just don't think has it anymore. Yes, I'll give him another chance, but he really, oh God, it's exactly he really just is doing my nutting. But God, I try my best to read our comments, guys. I'll have to read about it slowly because there's just so many coming in. Just bear with me, I will read them out after a few minutes. But again, if anyone wants to come to the live stream, listen, the link is there. Come on. 1 second. Where was it here? Next gem, great scenes for all the fans. Yes, 100%. What else we got? I'll take Lingard, your new centre midfielder. I mean, we need a new team again. A lot of people mention that guy, though I can't even pronounce his name. I'm not going to try it because I know if I'm going to get it wrong. What else we got here? I was expecting win against Spurs realistic, given out recent results. Well, no, obviously not. But I mean, everything's against Tottenham this week. I know we just had an international break. Newcastle will have a takeout. It's going to be the best atmosphere of a football match in years. I mean, Newcastle are going to have everything on their back. I mean, it's going to give that team that extra sort of drive going forward. I mean, yes, it's still a hard team, but Tottenham are going to be under a serious amount of pressure. And St James Park, when it has a good atmosphere, is impossible to play at. It is a really hard stadium to play at. But I mean, yes, results-wise, it's definitely not realistic. But hey, that takeover is going to definitely give us an advantage in the game, I feel like. Keegan deserves manager job. Oh, no. Listen, I'm going to be honest, right? In terms of Benitez, in terms of Keegan, in terms of all these managers over the years, I think we should stop living in the past. Keegan, 100%, I'd give him a vote at this club, but I would not give him that manager's job again. Last time he was manager, I was it 25 years ago, so obviously had a little stint in 2008 or 9, but no, his time's done as a manager. No, I would not give him the manager's job. But I would definitely give him a vote at club at some point. But in my opinion, we need to stop living in the past. The future's bright, the future's ahead. We need to do one thing now, that's what I would say. Oh, it's just the comments have jumped again. Thank you for the £2 donation, by the way, Grim Kitty. Rest in peace, Jamal Khashoggi. Of course, 2018. Yeah, rest in peace. Yeah, but I appreciate your £2 donation, old mate Ches. I appreciate it. But again, no, YouTube's my full job now, so this money will be going into the future games. What comments up to now? The comments is completely jumped. I hate when this happens. Oh, I'm sorry if I missed anyone's comments, but oh my god, there's so many comments. I did not realize how many we've had. We're going to start from here. Antonio Conte coming in, I hope. I would love to see him in the club, yeah. Let's just see him in the Premier League. Yeah, there's so many different teams in the last 10 years. You would argue are smaller Newcastle won silver. Someone said before, Birmingham City yesterday beat Arsenal in the Carabao Cup final. I mean, listen, if those teams win trophies, why can't Newcastle? It's that simple. That's how I look at it. Yes, obviously, it'll take some time, but I think we've got a definitely chance in the future. But guys, we just hit 10,600 subs by the cheers for that. On the road to 10,700 now. I mean, meant to say, I mean, thank you so much. Yeah, we go. I mean, yes, we're going to get all sorts of these comments. Oh, human rights, this sort of stuff. It has nothing to do with Newcastle as a football club. It's that simple. That stuff behind the scenes. I mean, if you're going to complain at Saudi Arabia for this sort of stuff, you got to complain at Man City, Man United. They have Saudi Arabia people there. You got to complain at Disney because Saudi Arabia owns Disney. If you logged into Twitter or Facebook this morning, you got to complain there because, I mean, again, Saudi Arabia is part of those websites. I mean, what else we got? If you get petrol for your car, again, Saudi Arabia. If you watch WWE, you watch MMA, you watch boxing, again, Saudi Arabia is a part. I mean, it's a part. I think these days you can't just blame Newcastle. That's a complete load of rubbish. It's that simple, but Joe has learned how to be manager of Scotland. That's not up to standard competition. Yeah, I wouldn't get Joe, yeah, and I think he wants a Liverpool job anyway in the future, so I'm not personally too fussed about Joe. I mean, you get these sort of comments, pal, it just happens really, but Harden would reject Newcastle. Well, yeah, obviously, but maybe in the future, but I mean, of course he would. I mean, any club in world football want him. But the point is, Newcastle will make the offer for these players. Now, it's not about getting them. Newcastle, regardless of how realistic it is, we will put those offers in. And that's where we need to be as a football club. Yes, we're not going to get these players, but the offers will be coming in now, and eventually we will get these players in. But what else we got here? Let's see. What was the course you were doing at university? I was doing sports coaching foundation degree. I've already got the foundation degree now, but I can just pretty much go back and do whatever I want, really, if things don't go well. But yeah, this is my work uniform now. This is my job now. I mean, yeah. I think once it goes a couple of days or so, it will honestly sort of just sink in there that it's really happened. But I mean, I'm just lost for words. Thank you guys so much for the support. It does mean the world to me. What else we got here, though? Oh, I mean, well, obviously he's better than Steve Bruce, but you can get so many different options at the minute. I mean, listen, people like Conte and Zidane are unemployed at the minute. I mean, they're better than Joe. That's simple. Yes, obviously he's better than Steve Bruce, but there's so many different options out there. The Newcastle one else can get quite a decent amount of them, so why would we get Joe at the minute? I mean, yeah, well, the green screen doesn't make a channel. Yes, obviously some people enjoy the green screen, but I mean, this back one's not that bad. I don't think it's too bad at all. So it's justice for Bruce. Oh, Jurgen Klopp. See, I mean, Jurgen Klopp be having a field day after that press conference today. And my God, that was a terrible press conference by Klopp. Oh, well, you know, it's the same as the Super League. No, it's not the same as the Super League. How? How is it the same as the Super League? What planet is he on? Oh, my God, what an idiot. But, bossy lads, I mean, oh, yeah. And that really did tick me off, Klopp, man. I actually love his manager as well. West Brom up. I mean, they're just a Euro club. Them and Fulham always get promoted and relegated. Those two. Don't you agree that Jeff Higgins misunderstood Genius? Listen, you should have a Ballon d'Or, mate. You should honestly have a Ballon d'Or. I think the new owners will give him the keys to the city, and I think he will build a team around him for the future. But I mean, he did score against Wolves. He was actually our best player against Wolves last match, believe it or not. But I mean, he hasn't got long left at the club. Hendrick, he'd be one of the players out the window. But so far in the first 50 minutes, guys, I've had just under 3,000 views on this stream. So cheers for that. That is class. What else we got here? Conte Newcastle would love to say that, mate. Hello for Edinburgh. Hello for Newcastle, mate. Hope you're right, Paul. Hope you're having a good day. I've been to Edinburgh before. Actually, Edinburgh's really nice. I remember a couple of seasons ago, I went to Edinburgh for the Hibs pre-season match. Stayed there overnight. Great city. Really big fan of that. I think it's definitely better than London. 3-1 Newcastle. I haven't won a game while senior owners aren't playing. Well, no, obviously, but I mean, James, you just missed a negative over here. I haven't heard you say a positive thing yet about it, but we've got new owners. The players will be motivated to play better now. There's a reason to play better, and these players have got to play for their jobs. The crowd will be on the back. I mean, the players will be ready for this game. You never know. You never know. But I'm just not going to read your comments on me. I'm just going to keep being negative because I'm not here to be negative. I think I'll be positive about this club. We've got a great club going forward, and want to see what happens in it. Justice for Brucey. Stop with this clock, mate. I mean, yeah, we could beat these clubs, but again, no, I mean, there's just clubs like PSG out there. I mean, Mbappe's going to leave in the summer, so you would think PSG would be definitely having to look at Haaland to come in as a backup. What else we got? I think we should get a man as football manager. Jeez, imagine man as the manager. I mean, fair enough. But I think she's all right in her job at the minute. Yes, he is confirmed for the 1,000 game. He has been announced by the club before. Klopp also said some more human rights. I mean, Klopp's just delusional. It's just hypocritical. His owner, FSG, literally tried to leave this league, man. What planet is he on? It's just bitterness by Klopp, it really is. But I mean, look, even Klopp's laughing at it. Like, he knows how hypocritical it is. But Sunday needs to be Bruce's last game. Yes, 100%. 100% needs to be his last game. But let me see here. Again, though, if any YouTubers I could watch, come on the stream if you do so. What else we got? Richard's coming to the championship next year. No man, we're not going to relegate. No, I mean, it's James again. I'm not going to bother reading them, mate. Just do one. But this, yeah, great haircut. I mean, this not got hair gel on. Yes, my hair is a bit messy at the minute. It's always going to be messy, but that's not going to change regardless of whether I'm doing this full time or not. Hi, Adam. Congrats again. I'll go over 10,000 subscribers and course for the takeover. Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. I hope you've been well, mate. But it's honestly the best time to ever be a Newcastle United fan. In terms of the last week on YouTube for me, I mean, yeah, it's the best moment of my life. This is just incredible. Honestly, been doing this for full time now. Never in a million years would have said this. I mean, well, yeah, of course, you get the right manager. You can beat anyone in the league, but yeah, it's Steve Bruce still. If we did not get this takeover, I really felt like we would have got relegated. But this Big Six didn't want to lead the Premier League. They wanted their Super League to be in the Premier League. But no, the likes of Liverpool, we like to also put tweets out saying we were ready to join the Super League, and that meant they would got kicked out of the league because likes UEFA likes the Premier League already stated that you would get kicked out of the league for doing this, and they still try to do it anyway. So they didn't care what state leagues. They wanted to be a part of this NFL BS league. Wanted to call themselves rubbish, absolute rubbish. But yeah, that got closed down. They'll probably try it happen again. A couple of years time when it get closed down again. It's that simple. Newcastle United will be a part of this sort of thing now. And again, I hope we turn it down straight. And I hope Amanda Stadium Custodio had the respect to turn it down. But yeah, rubbish, absolute rubbish about that Super League. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, 100%. Of course, court cases go down, but then quickly the court cases get shut down to see what happens. I mean, who knows what dirt would have found out on them. But I mean, yeah. Yeah, I've got some serious dirt in the Premier League, and that's why I felt like it happened so quickly. You can't give a hell amount of money to players. I think you could track players. Exactly, yeah, of course you can. The money's on the table, so some of these players will come. That's it doesn't matter where you're on the table. Yes, Mr. Klopp. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, right, there's obviously just a troll account, but Klopp actually thinks this for real. I mean, what a clown, man. But Oh my god. That really has ticked me off that he thinks that Newcastle's Takeover is the exact same as like Super League. Shut your mouth, Jurgen Klopp, idiot. But what else we got? Yeah, I would love to see what those two are director football. Those two are class, really, really big ones, and I 100% be keeping an eye on them too. What else we got here? Newcastle Brown sales fall 100%. I mean, a rise. Surely going to rise. Loads of people buying cans now since see what's happening. I mean, how would it fall down? I mean, listen, everybody interested in the club now, so that mean it'll rise by 100%. Oh, financial fair play, man. Newcastle could spend about £200 million, man. And that's without selling players. I mean, listen, we've got the money there. It doesn't matter how many wins it takes. We'll always have the money there. And financial fair play, they'll be able to find a way around it, mate. We still spend a lot of money. It's not like we wouldn't spend £10 million, so like, don't be daft. 2 defenders, 1 midfield, 1 striker. I think we need a new team, mate. I think you're way too nice there. Get right in the license Sunday. Don't let Steve be spotted the occasion. 100% yes. It's not the Steve Bruce show. It is Newcastle United against Tottenham Hotspur. It's at James Park. That's what it's about. Not about Bruce anymore. Oh, the comments are jumping again. Oh, so annoyed. 6, sorry. Calling for the atmosphere on Sunday. Yes, apologies. I missed anyone's comment, by the way. I hate when it just jumps in. Portfield support of a good Newcastle. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. What else have I got here? All right, cool, mate. Thank you for coming to stream, mate. Obviously, appreciate you supporting the channel for chat for that, mate. Great to see communication about the club. Yes, 100%. Really good to see our communication. Oh, there's a James. Yes, saying try to be a realist. Well, but saying Newcastle is going to get relegated, and that's not realistic, really, because I mean, Newcastle's in a place now. Yes, we're 19th in the table, but we've got a new order. At Christmas time, we are going to spend. I mean, the team right now is going to stay up without a new order. It's just the fact, the players have been playing rubbish this season. The manager, Mike Ashley, my God, are all useless. But the team we have got is good enough to stay up this season. It's stayed up last 2 seasons. So, yeah, I think it's realistic to see that we will stay up this year. And listen, you can say it on me, but I just don't want to see negativity, really. I really think this club's going to have a good future. I just subscribe. Thank you so much, Will. I'm going to quickly shout out to subscribe. Come on, actually. What are we on? We are on 10,611 at the minute. So cheers for that. Obviously on the way to 11k now. I mean, mental. I think I hit 10k literally 4 or 5 years ago. I mean, that's just wow. That is mind blowing. Thank you all so much. This time next year, we challenge for the top 4. No, not next year. Not next year, mate. Maybe in a few years' time. But no. We've got to be realistic first. Thoughts on Mankio, good player. I'm a big fan of Mankio, but eventually, a couple of years, yeah, see you later. But I do like him right now, though. Van de Beek to Martial. 3 of them, realistic, I feel like, and all 3 of them would obviously improve the team. So, yeah, definite. But obviously, see how things go. Adam, you come to the game on Sunday. I've got a season ticket, mate. I'm going to every single match of the season, every home, every away game, all the 23 games, all the women's games. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I said YouTube is my job now. This is all I'm going to be doing for the future. So I've got all the time in the world. I've got the money to spend. I'll be at all these games. I'll be doing videos. That's simple. I probably got a bit of a hiccup today. But this is my job now, guys. So yeah, I'll be at all these games. Who prefer to have Newcastle, Ronaldo, or Messi? Messi, I prefer to have over Ronaldo. I think he's a better player. He's I don't know what it is from Barcelona. I mean, oof. He hasn't sort of settled in particularly well at the minute, but he will eventually. But just, yeah. Premier League's now new Super League. Oh, rubbish, man. I mean, listen, even a team like Leicester, West Ham, these teams have got European football, man. These teams aren't spending much money. These teams aren't these sort of huge European clubs, you would say. I mean, yeah, it's a competitive league. I mean, Super League might back say what, because Newcastle has had to take over. I mean, every other team's trying to buy a league out, so why couldn't Newcastle not try? It's just, it's hypocritical. It's biased towards Newcastle. I'm not asked. I don't care. But apologies, I missed anyone's comments. By the way, there's somebody coming in, and stream, I'll load to jump the comments sometimes. So apologies for that. Oh, there's the Bruce hashtag Kansas still here. And I said, yep, he's got Sunday's game. He will be here for that. Oh, it's jumped again. Oh, but anyway, thank you for the donation. Yeah, that's $8, I think. What if you guys go down this old bloke in flames? I love this game. If Newcastle go down, yes, obviously there would be a lot of questions being asked for next season. But I mean, the team's going to stay up as it stands. Not many new players coming in, but with a new manager, new owners, I mean, you would think these players will start getting something going. But the teams like Norwich in this league, I don't see Newcastle getting relegated this season. But fighting for the $8, though, again, this is my job now, so that money will be going away again, stuff like that. So thank you so much. But I need to go back to the comments where we are. I think we're about here. I think it's fair to say we get Steve Lucy's 1,000 game as long as he's his last. Give him his last game, get him out of here. Let's see. Inter Milan would be Newcastle's sister club. So yeah, I've heard rumours about that, but it's just rumours at the minute. Can't really say much about. Yeah, Lampard's correct. Yeah, look, financial fair play won't affect Newcastle for 3 seasons because Mike Ashley obviously kept Newcastle in the profit because he didn't spend a penny. So Newcastle's made a lot of money last 3 seasons. I mean, you can kind of just sort of run it onto this season now, then you can spend money. I mean, I don't like Mike Ashley, but he hasn't spent a penny. So, I mean, we literally can sort of find a loophole around the financial fair play at the minute. But, appreciate our Lampard. Cheers. It's just spotting you, mate. About to get keyboard ball, you're supposed to like. I mean, just same every channel. I mean, you go on every single Newcastle channel, Paul's channel, Steve Ray's channel, Newcastle Fans TV. It doesn't matter who you watch. Everyone's going to get these comments. It's that simple. If you want to be a YouTuber, you kind of just got to take it and then chill and move on. I don't care now. I'm used to this. I get it all the time. I could not give a crap. But, yeah, it's just how it is in a minute. That's a good point. I mean, Jurgen Klopp, he comes out and he says, oh, well, it's the same as this. No, it's not. But exactly these sort of teams, you see Tottenham's own eyes, see these sort of people come out and say, oh, it's a disgrace. How is it taking all of that happen? Shut up, man. You tried to leave this football league last season, man. You're a hypocrite. Shut your mouth. It's that simple. But, yeah, I mean, you're really are idiots, some of them. What's this? I'm always 24 hours fighting the news. Moved to America 8 years ago. But fighting the dreamers reality. Exactly, mate. Oh, love it. It's the best feeling in the world, mate. It really is. One sec, quickly having a drink of Tango. But again, if anyone wants to come to the stream, just give me a message. Twitter, send your link across if you want. What else we got here? Newcastle's now a Steve Bruce's dream job. Exactly. Well, listen, if Steve Bruce is a Newcastle fan, he would have congratulated his fan base right now. He has not once the last week congratulated his fan base. If I was a Newcastle United fan, I was manager of his football club, I would have been at the ground last Thursday to celebrate that takeover. He hasn't said a word about this takeover because he doesn't care. I mean, he knows he's going to get the sack and he has got to respect and congratulate his fan base because this club has been underperformed for decades now. It's that simple. And he has not once said, thank you, Newcastle fans. Well done to the fans. The fans deserve this. He has never said this, which is why he's not a Newcastle fan. Manchester United legend, best year as a manager at Sunderland, he is not a Newcastle fan. He's a fake fraud and he's stealing alone. That's it. If Newcastle go down, it would give us an extra year to improve the squad slowly build quiz and transfer market. We should not be going down. It's that, so we should not be going down. Look much better that new haircut, clean. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I do let my hair go quite long sometimes, but I thought I was in a good mood yesterday, so I thought I'd go to the barbers now because I hate going at Christmas time because when you go outside, it's just, it's so cool around your head. I hate it. But I mean, a lot of clock comments going in. I'm just sick of talking about clock now. He's really annoying me. If there was a boxing tournament between Newcastle and YouTube, seeing who would win, my money being Stevie. Obviously, if the true Geordie was involved in anyway, he would just dominate everyone. He's an absolute beast among men. But I mean, I don't know. I'll be honest, no one's really. I think everyone's the same. I don't think anyone has the muscles. So I mean, it's just who had to be awesome the day. But I don't know. I mean, I imagine Newcastle YouTube boxing sort of event that'll be mental up. But I mean, you never know these days. But I would generally be up for something like that if ever to become a reality. Who would you prefer, Ojo or Akia for Newcastle? Akia, I think Ojo is a liability. Not a fan of him at all. I think with Akia, yes, he's on and off for City, but I do think there's ability there. I think he has something to offer. I think that guy from Real Madrid just isn't the best, really. But, alright, guys, 10,620 subs a minute, so cheers for that. What else we got? I'm a Wolves fan, like, wish Newcastle the best of luck for the future, starting 2-1 against Spurs. Appreciate it, mate. Big fan of Modern New, old Modern Knox, if I used to call it. I can't believe I said that, but sorry. Yeah, in terms of Wolves, so really like their grounds.
the fans look for last game, and it was a terrible match of football. But listen, big win for Wolves, lacking the home goals, and eventually got them. But that was the last ever match of Mike Ashley mental. But Steve Bruce had actually got an R game at least, so it's not the last match for him. You had a new subscriber, long suffering Geordie based in London. Edinburgh's better than London, mate. Yeah, it is. I'm not a fan of London at all. It's too expensive. It's nothing special, really. I think Edinburgh is much nicer. I think it's easier to get to for Newcastle, and I just prefer it. That's the best way of putting it. One sec. Exactly, I agree. There's coming. Yeah, you waited 14 years for B3. One more match isn't too much to ask for. Exactly. I mean, if you told me last week that we would have a takeover done and that Steve was to get one more match of club, I would have took it in a heartbeat. I would have snatched it from you. That's simple. But yes, people want to see Steve Bruce gone, but just be patient. He'll be gone next week, or he'll be gone in 2 weeks. He'll be gone shortly. But that's what we. Hey mate, love and respect from Saudi Arabia. Yeah, welcome to all new fans in different countries. Welcome to Newcastle United. All new fans are welcome. Welcome to this club, and listen, we'd love to be getting to a place one day. There's India, of course, now YouTuber. He's getting quite close to 2,000 subscribers, by the way, so congrats on that, mate. All right, Adam, much what we wanted in terms of Bruce, but I'm happy being communicated with. Yeah, definitely. The fact there's actually communication now from the club is just a huge part. That's what we've always wanted. There's never been a connection between the fans and the club. It's always been the club would do what it wants when it wants. The fans will hear nothing about it. It's that simple. But in terms of the club now, it's pretty much daily update. The owners are directly speaking to the fan bases now, which Mike Ashley never did. I think he done 2 interviews for Newcastle for 14 years, so that just showed how private he was in terms of Newcastle matters. He never talked about Newcastle, he really didn't. But I mean, yeah, it's just meant to really. But then we got another donation coming in. I'll quickly read that. We'll go back to your comments. But £10 donation from Spells. Yeah, thank you so much again. That will be going towards the Newcastle games in the future, so I appreciate it. Sending good vibes to Newcastle, who are a big club. Their fans are always passionate, honest. Also, better wishes today, but Brooks has been diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphopenia stage 2. Oh, awful that. Really awful. He was to hear that. Obviously, everyone in the football world's been wishing him best of luck, but that was awful to see. Really do feel for him quite a bit because he's had a really good couple of years for Bournemouth. So I'm devastated here. That form, but I really hope he gets past it. He's said in his tweets that at the minute, things are all right for the minute. It's just that he's been diagnosed, but he still feels fine and stuff like that. So hopefully it'll be someone to be able to clear out the way. But that is awful news for him. It really is. But thank you so much for the £10 donation. And yes, in terms of David Brooks, I mean, everyone in the football world will be wishing the best of luck, and I'm sure he's got his family and friends all behind him. But awful news for him, though. People saying being realistic, saying Newcastle being relegated is unrealistic now that Wilson's back. Exactly. I mean, this team is good enough to stay in this league before the takeover. The only reason we would obviously have a big chance of going down is because of Steve Bruce and Mike Ashley. Those two are clowns, and this team has just been struggling. Yes, you've got to blame the players as well for underperforming, but it's due to the manager. There's negativity in this manager, and it's playing players out of position. And one centre midfield, Matt Ritchie left back. I mean, oh my God, Joe Willock in front of a back five. What are you doing? I mean, oh my God, there's so many awful positions being played, but yeah, that's just how it is, really. I mean, my God. Rafa's just said as Sky Sports, I can't say anything about the takeover, and I wish them all the best. Well, I mean, I prefer that with Klopp's BS here, or it's the same as the Super League when it's not, but at least Benitez is just kind of, I know I'm not going to answer that question, but I wish all the fans are the best. I mean, yeah, that's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear all this crap. Chan Shira. I would love to see Nainborg get changed back to Shira, but I think that is going to happen. In terms of little fan touches like that, I think 100% that sort of thing will happen for them. Yeah. But I mean, that's the sort of touches Newcastle fans want now. We deserve this sort of thing. Hit me on the head. Yeah, I mean, I'm sick of talking about, but yes, he's almost a hypocrite. It's ironic these owners are saying that, but there you are. I mean, exactly there, guys. It's just that simple. But I had the Spurs game earlier. I seen someone's comment actually asking me where I would be for the Spurs game, so I'll be there probably 2 or 3 hours early. I'll be wearing my Saudi costume. I will be next to the club shop, so the next statue just outside the Gallagher, and I'll be there 2 or 3 hours early. I'll be next to the team with PD, Fowler, John Sinclair, all them. I'll be next to them. If you want to see me, feel free to come up. This is when I get the videos before you do so. But I guys be there 2 or 3 hours early, so if you want to meet me, I will be there. In terms of people asking me about it, but yes, I will be there early. I am enjoying because I made you smile, even though I do not know the meaning of your words, but the honour is enough to me. Listen, if you don't understand my words, understand this. Look, we love you. We love you. Thank you. Listen, I hope he understands that, but yes, thank you. Thank you for being at this club. He was class at the Euros. I don't know how he's been in the league this season, but my God, for Czech Republic. Whew. Yeah, he had a really, really good European campaign. It wasn't too far off winning the Golden Boot in the end. Either Ronaldo obviously got a couple of pens, which kind of got him in the end. But Patrick was class at the Euros for Czech Republic. Really good player. What else we got? He can buy you Ronald McDonald. There we are. I mean, we can big up Ronald. Yes, bear in mind when he was at Sunderland as well, he was slagging Newcastle fans off for Sunderland. Oh, Newcastle fan were disrespectful this game, or Newcastle fans are this, Newcastle fans are that. I mean, yeah, just all sorts of that stuff really, but I mean, it's rubbish really. Good luck with YouTube career, wishing you all the best. Thank you, appreciate it, mate. Cheers. Again, yes, I've announced a couple of days ago I'm doing this full time now. I'll be going all the games, all of the 23 games, all the women's games, and yeah. For the foreseeable future, this is my job, really. So, I mean, yeah, it's just incredible to see. Thank you so much. I mean, yeah, no one in a million years would have said this, but it's a reality. It is true, but yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. But anyway, we're back to some more comments. Again, yes, all these teams have bought the league for our history, so why can't Newcastle? It's just hypocritical, and I don't care what these people say. Again, yep. That guy is the second part of the comment. Yeah, exactly. Klopp is talking rubbish. A lot of people saying Kevin Keegan back. No, I don't want Kevin Keegan back as a manager. Listen, when he was a good Newcastle United manager, it was 25 years ago. He deserves a vote at this club, but not the manager's job. There are a lot of people out there. Keegan hasn't managed in years. He hasn't managed in decades. Do not give him that manager's job. Please do not do it. But I would love to see him get a role in some part of the club, but not that. From Sydney FC, A-League, love the joys of Austria. Appreciate that, man. Cheers. Obviously, Sydney FC, I remember Adam Lafondre used to play for him. I mean, he tore a new one for Reading, but although he still plays that, I remember he used to play for Sydney for a little bit. In terms of Newcastle players, I can't remember where Steven Tier played, but I'm pretty sure he was in the Australian League for a little while. Klopp is jealous. I think Klopp is just a clown, to be honest. Oh, it's jumped again. Oof. Been watching this since the KFC bag giveaway. Wow, that is a fullback, mate. But great to see you doing a full time now. I appreciate it, Hardy, mate. Thank you for your years of support. I mean, that's just incredible. Cheers so much. But yeah, the free reviews, I mean, that sort of stuff. The clown in those videos, I mean, wow, that was a long time ago. But I never forget it, though. I wish I had my iPhone back then, though, because some of those videos, like, good quality, would be incredible now. But obviously, I mean, you've got to start somewhere, and I do enjoy doing them. But yep, Newcastle United through and through now, though. So I'll be honest, I'll be doing all those videos in the future. Oh wait, what's Pep Guardiola saying? Yeah, well, thank you. This is what Pep Guardiola says about Newcastle's takeover. Looks like Newcastle fans are happy. It's a business. Talk about the club and people are happy. I'm far away from why the decision was made. What? I mean, all right. He's sounding nice at first, and he just completely did a U-turn. I can't be bothered. These managers. I mean, again, you're literally owned by Saudis. So, Pep, so shut up. Do you think they change our badge? I don't think so for yet. Well, yeah, I think the badge is quite nice, but eventually, I think so, yeah. You should buy a Saudi Arabia flag and stick it back on your videos. I know people are really dodgy about Saudi Arabia flags. But for example, I've got Saudi Arabia flags on my Twitter page, and people are like, "Oh, what are you defend human rights?" What? No, I don't know how Saudi Arabia flags and my page means I'm against women's rights and stuff like that. Oh, just shut up. I mean, I'm sick of these political correct people on Twitter. I mean, I've got it in there to show my appreciation towards Saudi Arabia. That's it. I mean, oh my God, it's just idiots, really. Right, Kev, mate, how are you, pal? No, YouTube, I get hope being alright, mate. Postman Patney picture, I love that, by the way. But, Adam, Steve, Bruce in charge of his 1,000 game. Surely going to affect the atmosphere. I live in Manchester, mate, so I wish I could have got for the game, fair enough, mate. But 100% it's going to affect the atmosphere, especially if we go down early. I mean, everyone's going to go up against Bruce straight away. So it's important how you start well. It's important how you score early on. It's always that best support we've ever had the football match will quickly turn sour. I think Jonas could have made a mistake going into this game, to be honest. Yes, we've got to be patient, of course, but I feel like first game back, I mean, Bruce is just that sort of the best way of putting Steve Bruce is like that sort of person you have at your birthday party. You just don't want to be there, but he's kind of just there, and it just ruins all the fun, doesn't it? That's what kind of Steve Bruce is like. It's like that family member that you don't want to see, but he just turns up all the time. I mean, that's a sort of effect you get with Steve Bruce, I feel like. But in terms of next consoles, we got Adam, you are a true legend. Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you so much. What time's the press conference? I think it's 2:30. I think it was 2:30, mate. So not too long now. Good luck with going full time. Really enjoying your videos. Keep going as fast as you can. This last couple of weeks, it'll be 100k before you know it. I wish, mate, I'm not thinking about 100k at the minute. Obviously, I've still got a very long time to get there, but I'm thinking one step at a time. I want to keep doing this, and eventually, I hope I hit it. But yeah, it's about taking a step at a time now, and I want to set these sort of goals that might never happen now. I want to sort of just do what I can in a minute. I always think of what videos I'm going to do today or tomorrow. I don't think of what I'm going to do in a month's time. Like, I think of the present day, and I think of I look at the fixtures and I go to the games. That's how it is, really. I don't want to think that far ahead, but I'll keep doing it. People are on the content in a minute, so I'll keep going at it and I'll make sure it's as best as possibly can be for you. But appreciate the support. Thank you. It's this FIFA 22's computer game. It's fantasy football in real life. I mean, all right, fair enough. Do you think we start 4 or 5 at the back? 5 at the back, I think we're going to do. I think we really are going to do it. Sturridge, Rodwell, Gary Hooper, LaFondra, creating on all I'm playing under. Winston Reid may come to. I mean, there are some big names, to be fair. Daniel Sturridge is obviously a big one, but again, no, I feel bad for Sturridge because he's one of the most injury-prone players I've ever seen in my life. And the thing is, those 2 seasons he had at Liverpool, my God, he was an amazing player. Alongside Suarez, even the season after he left, he had the ability. He was a class striker, but he lost his pace and he started getting injured. I mean, he's just done now. He is done now. Exactly. Yes, whenever you fill up your car with petrol, hold a Saudi flag. I mean, yeah, I mean, when you fill your car with petrol, when you go on Facebook, when you log into Twitter, you are providing stuff for Saudi Arabia because they own all this. If you watch Disney film, you go to Disneyland, again, Saudi Arabia owns Disney. So, I mean, it's involved everything these days. You can't do anything in everyday life without giving something to Saudi Arabia. That's simple. How can they slag on Newcastle fans? I mean, people are just hypocritical, but exactly, yeah. I mean, whenever you get petrol, get that Saudi Arabia flag out. You got my son, mate. Thank you so much, Matthew. Appreciate it, mate. Welcome to the channel, but cheers. Thank you so much. But in terms of subs, we'll quickly check what we're on. Actually, give me just a sec. We are on 10,631, so thank you for that. Appreciate that so much. Cheers. In terms of views, we're over 4,000, by the way, so far on the stream in terms of total viewers, so cheers for that. Bruce's got once replacement is found. It's what they basically said the problem they have is they'll leave Joe to charge it to do with all coaching stuff. Yeah, I suppose that is true, but they'll be gone for the Palace game next week, though. A-League started 1 month, fair enough. Damn, it's still this. It's still a start over. That's interesting, but we need an English club. I paid £2 taking to for Bruce to do one. Oh, listen, mate, I'll buy him a car for him to do one. Get out of here, Bruce. Get away, do one. But I can't wait to see him gone. This is all lad. You should have seen us standing. Oh yes, but I mean, I'm into it. But I'm going to quickly message a couple of YouTube. I'll ask if anyone fancies it. Let's see who's available. What YouTube I should ask, guys, who we want to see on the channel. But I might ask Paul from the team review because obviously he's full time as well due to his Parkinson's. So I mean, I don't know if we're doing anything at the minute, but we'll have a shot and look. But where is he? Biggs is in Manchester actually this weekend. He's down in Manchester at the minute, so he'll not be able to come on. Good luck with going full time. My word of advice: maybe get a journalist philosophy or things and casting up in the history of the club. I feel sorry for younger generation of fans. Listen, mate, I'm in a set position at the minute. I promise you, my YouTube is fine at the minute. I'm not in a position where I'm kind of gambling. I've got the money now last week. I'll make this clear now. If I do not get paid a single penny off YouTube, I have enough money now to last the next 3-4 months to do this full time. I am sorted as it stands, I promise you. But yeah, I've already got a foundation degree in sport. I've already got uni degrees. I mean, this isn't a problem for me. It's not like I'm just throwing everything away. But yeah, I am fine. I mean, thank you, appreciate it. But as it stands, I'm fine. Maybe in a few months' time that changes. But YouTube's doing well and I am fine financially. So thank you. But I don't need to do anything else at the minute. True, Jordy. I mean, he's blocked me on Twitter, so I don't think he'll probably want to come on. But again, he just blocked us because I like to tweet that someone disagreed with him. I mean, my God, how sad is that? But I mean, I'm not personally a fan, to be honest. People have their opinions on him, but I don't know. I think he just talks rubbish around to me. I'm not a fan of his opinions. I remember he actually is a bit of a hypocrite. So I remember he used to slag Pep Guardiola for loads of having the Saudi back and just an oil club. I mean, well, Newcastle an oil club now, mate. So I mean, that was the best idea I would say. But But it's, I reckon man is planning to go. There's a lot of English lads, probably one team acting along a few local lads. Let's say the youth team has got a few decent players in there, but I don't think they're good enough for the Premier League. Not one chance. I find it disrespectful that you guys are hating on Bruce. He hasn't done a terrible job given the Simpsons budget. You didn't get as bad a get during the pandemic, yes, but we're 19th in the league. We have won 0 matches in 8 this season. We have won 5 last 35. He's statistically the worst manager that ever been in Newcastle. It's our worst league start since 1934. What is disrespectful that Steve Bruce is going to send us down to keep him. Now, he's a joke, mate. Get him out. He disrespects Newcastle fans week in, week out with the crap he comes out with these press conferences. He undermines the team week in, week out. He undermines the fan base week in, week out. He honestly, no, we're not defending Steve Bruce. He deserves a sack. He's going to get £8 million. It's not like he's going to be jobless. I mean, he's got a lot of money for him. I mean, honestly, Man City, a Red Bull style expansion. Man City, I think the Red Bull one's okay. Champions League definitely, yeah, but I think Man City's got a much better foundation. Fortunately, Sally's been captain, being leaky, conceded pens and play all the time. Yep, 100%. He was just taking a drink. I mean, we've got all sorts of problems with the Sally's in a minute. I definitely give him another chance. I definitely will give him another chance, but I don't think he's fit to be captain. I think this season or two, I would take the armband off him. I mean, he's just not going to be captain. Really, he really isn't. But yeah, no, I'm not finding this so, to be honest. Steve Bruce had coaching badge. I mean, this is Steve Bruce has been a manager for 20 years. He's had one Premier League manager of the month. That was last season when Newcastle with Joe when it carried him. That's the one time he's ever had a Premier League player manager of the month. My God, he's never won 3 matches in a row in the Premier League. How not? He's been around 20 years or something. Newcastle guarantee to play a dominant role for the next 20, 30 years. Oh, Klopp, here we go again. Listen, man, Liverpool tried to league the league, man. They tried to leave and make a Super League out Newcastle and Newcastle's ruining the league, man. Klopp, what planet are you on? You're a hypocrite. Shut your mouth. Yes, I've seen that, mate. I've addressed the press conference earlier on. Oh, God, I don't want to see Granit at this club. Decent football player, but he's got a terrible attitude. No for me. Lovely channel, mate. Unless Newcastle plan and filling the sponsorship like City. It's just they won't win the league next decade. No, financial fair play doesn't affect Newcastle first couple of seasons because Mike Ashley's kept us in a profit. So, listen, in terms of everything, I mean, yes, they still spend hundreds of millions of pounds. I mean, I know in terms of last summer, I didn't spend much, but I mean, Newcastle generate a lot of money. We can spend a lot of this, but it says Manchester City have a league expansion. Have they? Oh, yeah, they do, don't they? They literally own New York City in America and they own an Australian team as well, don't they? That's true. I would like to see us do that sort of thing, but send me a link, mate. Yeah, Sam, mate, to get the team review on what a legend he is, as always. But I think he's on about 4,300 now, if I remember correctly. I think it's one about that. But I mean, I'll send you a link now. Give us just a sec. Where was it? Invite. I give it just a sec, guys, to get Paul and give a chance to speak to someone. I mean, I'm getting a bit tired to speak to about an hour 20 minutes, but where was he? Jesus Christ, what are we down now? I've had so many messages on Twitter about it the last couple of days through DMs and stuff like that. Cheers. But Paul, mate, I've sent you the link there. But I mean, the amount of messages I've had in social media, I mean, on YouTube, I mean, I haven't even looked at the YouTube comments yet from yesterday. I always like replying about a day later so I can get them all out of the way straight away instead of having to go constantly back and forth every few hours. But I mean, I had about 110 messages last time I looked, so I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's so many messages. I mean, thank you, it means the world to me. But yeah. In terms of subscribers, though, we are 2/3 of the way to 11k now. We are 336 away from 11,000 subscribers. I mean, damn. I mean, but I mean, it's just incredible. It's wow. I mean, it's just a dream come true. I've said this time and time again, but this is my dream job. The fact I'm doing it now is just mental. What else we got here? Ooh, 1 second. What's this? Which trophy? Come on, lad. Why you skip my question? I didn't say your question, mate. Listen, a lot are coming in. I'm sorry, somebody streaming on skips the questions. I didn't just dodge you, but I mean, but realistically, you can't go for the Carabao Cup and FA Cup straight away. We can honestly go for them because not many teams try to win them apart from Man City. But you can't know who's to say we can't win them. Like so, Birmingham City, Watford was in the final, Wigan won one, Swansea won one, Bradford City was in the final. Last 10 years, what's to say we can't get one of those? I mean, we're a massive club and we've got the financial backing now, and eventually we will have the players and manager, hopefully. So we'll see. Who do you think will win the league this season? I've said City from the get-go. I'm really surprised with Liverpool. I thought Liverpool would struggle this season with the amount of money that Chelsea, City and Man U spent around them, but Liverpool held the one. They definitely got a chance of winning the league, but it's definitely one of those four. It's going to be no one else. I don't think Man U will win it. I think Ole's not good enough. Chelsea have got a really good chance. City have got a really good chance. And Liverpool have got a really good chance. So one of those three for me. I don't know which one. I said City at the start of the season. I'll stick with it, but God knows. It could be literally any of those three. What's this? It's sad because I really do love Newcastle and I'm really happy about the takeover, but I just feel sad that 14 years been in the dust. 14 years we're on the dust. I'm like, actually, my God. 1 year, we had one season of European football. I'm like, actually, my God. Ooh. Compared to where actually before he came, we had about, I think it was about 12 years of European football and 15 or something stupid like that. I mean, oh my God, it was a massive, massive decay. But he's gone, get out of here. So we'll see what happens in the future. What a time, man. I would love to win the FA Cup. That was sure a worthy intent. I would win a trophy, that would be for sure. But the FA Cup this season, we can definitely go for, I think. But I don't think we're going to win it this season. I think that's just a bit too early. But anyway, guys, I got the poll from the stream review on now. He made a video yesterday about Stevie staying in Newcastle. I mean, in terms of streaming now, he's doing a preview at 8 o'clock, so make sure I go check it out. But anyway, without further ado, let's get him on the channel. You hear me, mate?
Dude.
You right, mate? How are you?
I'm all right. Yourself?
I'm good. I mean, Stevie's taking it all in. 1 week's past now, and I mean, yeah, Tottenham on Sunday, though. I'm getting really excited for that game now. But
yeah, can be absolutely buzzing.
Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, but again, guys, you obviously haven't watched a team review before. I mean, you're about now 4,300 or something like that.
Actually, I'm on 4,145. So I've gained about 1,000 and odd subscribers in 2 weeks, which is just mental. But I'm not complaining.
That's incredible. I mean, literally in terms of myself as well. I mean, I hit 10,000 subscribers. I think it was 4 or 5 years ago. I mean, I'm already about 650 in the way there. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's just all you can. I mean, everyone's sort of benefiting from the take. I mean, everyone wants to watch your cast now. It's that simple. But
yeah, I think mate, you've got to put out the decent content, or people just watching and not come back. You know what I mean? So it's all about putting out the content, which me and you are. So obviously we're getting the rewards for that. So that's the main thing.
But I mean, still, I can't believe that. Literally, about 2 weeks ago, we were sat in that corner way down the wall with Steve, Bruce, mate, Ashley. No one was going to lose the game. Let's be honest. We knew we were going to lose that game. I mean, oh my God.
It's just completely turned around. I mean, who'd have thought, like, you know, we were going in international break, and then who'd have thought, like, 2 weeks later, we're under new owners. And I just think some of the fans need to calm down a little bit, you know, just expecting sort of miracles to happen within a few days, like Bruce gone and you know, targeting players for January and stuff like that. Let's face it, those guys must have come into a hell of a mess at that club, you know. You know, they're coming and go, what the hell's gone on here for the last 15 years? They've got an awful lot of work to do. I genuinely think they've got somebody in mind for the manager. They're just thrashing it out with them. And then, obviously, I can't see Steve Bruce staying after this weekend. I just can't.
I mean, you've seen obviously the thing when he passed it before. I mean, they're stating multiple times in that posting, you know, Steve Bruce has won 1,000 games as manager. I mean, they really are sort of solidifying that it's his 1,000 game, which makes it seem like that's kind of the only reason why he's still there, to be fair to him. But
yeah,
I mean, I don't want to be negative in the stream, but obviously Klopp before. I mean, what was your thoughts now? I mean,
mate, I heard it on the radio when I was. I just took for some lunch, and then I heard it on the radio coming back. And I've just seen it now on Sky. Honestly, I mean, they're just a bunch of hypocrites. You know what I mean? Not long ago, I mean, comparing now a Takeover to the Super League. I mean, Jesus Christ, you know that is really clutching at straws. That, and then you know you get Rafa on. He's asked about it, and he just says, "Look, I don't want to really talk about it too much, but good luck to the club, good luck to the fans, staying professional." Yet Klopp, because he's not going to have a club that can just, you know, 2 or 3 clubs challenging for the top of the league. He kicks off, and you know what a pathetic wanker he is. He's gone way down in my estimation now after saying that crap. Like,
I know I'm a big fan of Klopp as well because he has wonders at
yeah.
already back in 2016 or 15 when he came. And it was a rubbish team. It was full of crap, but he turned around. I mean, listen, man, the FSG are one of the worst owners in the league. I mean, they're awful. I mean, the fact that he wants to come out and say that when the people he works for are literally trying to leave the league last season, man, what planet is he on? I think Guardiola put a really bad one out as well. I haven't seen his yet, but I mean, it wasn't bad. That's what I think Pep Guardiola's one as well.
Yeah, Pep started off all right, and then he started going off on a bit of a tangent, but he wasn't anywhere near as bad as what Klopp was.
Yeah,
but I don't care. It's funny, me. It's just watching them all so salty just makes me laugh now because it's pathetic. You know, they know we're coming for them, and they know that in a few years' time, you know, they're not going to be, you know, just running away with it every single season. There's another challenger coming in, and they can't hack it. They hate it.
No. The best one I've seen is Tottenham, and obviously playing against him on Sunday. I mean, just 2 weeks ago, he's next to Richard Masters at the game, you know, with a smug look in his face. I mean, I'd love to see what his reaction is now. He'd be one of the ones whinging for when he's dummy out the pram. I mean, God. I'm not a fan of him at all. But in terms of the Tottenham one, I mean, what are your thoughts on him?
Well, I'd be interested to see if he actually comes to the game on Sunday. I have my doubts very much because obviously what he said about the PIF and Saudi Arabia in the past, I can't see him turning up at the game. Again, it's just salty bitterness, mate. That's all it is. And it's laughable now because you're getting so many of them coming on and twisting on about it. You know, I mean, nobody complains. Like Liverpool go on these pre-season tours of China. They've got terrible human rights issues over there. You know, Russia, they've got all sorts of problems over there. Abramovich can't even get in the country half the time. You know, so it beggars belief that just because it's Newcastle United and we're this club in the northeast, we're not amongst the big clubs down south. They hate it. Oh, but I just find it funny now, me. I just like when Klopp was talking there, I was just laughing. I was just laughing. It was pathetic.
But I mean, even in Saudi Arabia, like whenever you go get petrol in your car, you give money to Saudi Arabia. You go on Facebook, Twitter, you give money to Saudi Arabia. I mean, it's
exactly.
I mean, you do anything, you watch UFC, watch WWE. I mean, Man City, Man United, these teams have Saudi Arabia representatives at the club. I mean, oh my God, you go by the whole day. It's hypocritical and it's just biased towards the Newcastle fans. I'm sick.
But they're embarrassing themselves now. That's what they're doing. They're embarrassing themselves.
Oh no!
You know the way they're going. Oh, chippers get lost, man.
But I mean, man, in terms of Tottenham game on Sunday, though, like I said, maybe you're gonna head down the game today. You want to see the atmosphere for the match.
Yeah.
But how do you think it's actually going to be, that atmosphere that build towards the game?
Well, I think the atmosphere outside the ground beforehand is going to be amazing. The whole buzz. I mean, look, a lot of people have said, "Oh, because Steve Bruce is still there to put a dampener on it," and I kind of said the same a couple of days ago. But when you think about it, you know, we've got to trust the owners and what they're doing with Steve Bruce. We've got to forget about that for now. I'm convinced he'll be gone after this weekend. So it's all about enjoying the day. You know, we've been taken over, I think, with war flags being back in the stadium. That's going to be immense when you get in there. The atmosphere before the game. And then, listen, during the game, if we go behind or we play terrible, it might be a different kettle of fish because the fans will let the new owners know that, you know, we want Bruce out. And I think they'll make the mind up for themselves because we can't risk losing more and more games. I mean, Crystal Palace next week away, that's a difficult game. Chelsea at home. Then we go to Brighton. That's going to be a very tough game. We need somebody else in place who's going to transform the team or at least give the dressing room a lift. So for Sunday, for me, it's all about going and just having a brilliant time, just soaking it all up.
But, no, I mean, in terms of the match itself, so, I mean, there's only so much you can say again to it, but I mean, in terms of Steve, because I really feel like if we go down like first 10, 15 minutes, the atmosphere will just turn hostile straight away, despite the takeover. I think fans will still be appreciative of as they still know that it's a work in progress. We've got to be patient. I think everyone knows it's kind of Steve's last game. Like he's going to be waving goodbye, telling him to get sacked and stuff like that. I mean, it's that simple, really. But I mean, it'd be really interesting. Though, half an hour's time he's coming on the press conference. You know for a fact.
I mean, he's going to get bombarded. I wonder if like everybody's sort of had a pre-warning of what to ask him. Don't ask him about getting fired. But they have to, don't they? You know, that's the whole point. You know, it's to get his feelings on the match going into it and going into the press conference. He's going to have to answer these questions. But But I mean, you can just imagine him getting all riled up and arsey with the media again this afternoon. I'll be very, very surprised if he doesn't, because he will be asked the tough questions again.
Oh, I mean, the questions are going to be horrible. But anyway, just in terms of donations, thanks, Graham Key, for that £2. I'm not going to really message you because I mean, it's not doing Newcastle United. But do appreciate your donation. As always, like I've said, I
we can talk about that. I prefer just to stay away from that and just wish them all the best.
You're breaking up a bit, Adam.
What are you watching, mate?
I can't hear you very well. You're breaking up.
No, it's you, man. You're watching something like it.
Is it?
Yeah, that's why you're watching something.
It's Sky Sports News. Hang on.
Right.
God, I've got Rottweilers and everything lying on the fucking remote. Hang on.
Died. It's always take your time.
There, off.
Yeah. Is yours right now?
Yep.
It's it's just obviously you've listened to some before, but as I was saying, I appreciate all donations, guys. I mean, I'm fine in terms of money at the minute. I will be fine for the next few months, but I'm confident the way the channel is going. I'll be able to do this for quite a while, but yeah, in terms of some of these comments here, I'm trying to remember. I hate when StreamYard just jumps all the time in these stupid comments.
Does it all the time, mate. It does it all the time. It's a pain in the ass. I don't know why it does that. They've got to do some sort of software update to stop that happening, because it's a joke.
Oh, hey,
you're missing so many comments.
Oh no, 1 second here. Bruce has effectively his own caretaker manager had a statement released. I mean, yeah, that statement really has sort of.
Did you not get the feeling though that was Amanda Staveley just saying, "Oh, we're giving Steve Bruce the." When it came to the end and they said, "Oh, we're giving him his good luck for his 1,000th game." Do you not just think that was like, we're giving him this game and then we'll get somebody else in, because we're kind of. I get the feeling it was like we're talking to somebody behind the scenes. That's what I got from it anyway. I mean, whether I don't know. But
the thing with that, what you call it as well is that what the coach said is that we're going to be patient while we make our decisions. So I mean, they're pretty much saying that yes, we are aware that you want Steve Bruce to be sacked, but we're going to take our time. I mean, Amanda Stevie, obviously she's been trying to get the club for 4 or 5 years now. She knows exactly what's going on in the club. She'll be knowing all the inside stuff. I mean, she'll be obviously talking to people under trust, you imagine, stuff like that. I mean, she'll know exactly what fans think about Steve Bruce or think about players and stuff like that. So yeah, we've got to be patient, but he'll be gone next week. I really think so. But it's Paul, good afternoon, everyone. Right, pal, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon again. Hello, Abu, mates. Welcome. But 1 sec. Let's Clock complaining about having a few players, bit of a waffle game or get on the manager square. Exactly, it should be like wins about tomorrow's game and not about Newcastle Takeover and stuff like that. I mean, hey. But I'd love to see what his reaction would be to the matches, though, for example, when he plays Newcastle in the future. I mean, in terms of journalists stuff, I mean, oh god, I'm sick of seeing them. There's so many different people coming out and just talking rubbish, really. But there's one here saying that Wolves are owned by a Chinese communist. I mean, exactly. There's just loads of these different ones. Yeah,
Adam, it doesn't matter what country, you look at, whether it be America, Mexico, China. You've got North Korea. You've got all these countries. They all have their own issues. It is simply because it's Newcastle United. That's all it is. Man United have been having Saudi investment for years, but no one batted an eyelid at that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Until they took over us. So it's just complete hypocrisy.
Oh, no, I mean, all of a sudden Newcastle gets taken over. I forgot about all this stuff about Man United and that, but I mean, it's just stupid and how it really is. But I mean, the whole country's like Abigail makes part USA. I mean, it's going about every single country in the world. I mean, you can't just blame on the Saudi. The way just comes out there, but
yeah.
The point is that we've had Mike Ashley for 14 years. You can't see how stagnate as a club. We've been underperforming for years now.
Yep.
Why could fans not be happy that we've got a new takeover? And yes, people might not like, but we are the richest club in world football now. It's that simple. But is it only would Jurgen Klopp be Liverpool? Do you want us to?
I was just going to say that it's a good point. That in it, he wouldn't be there if Liverpool was still, before, let's say, in the 2000s where they were struggling. No way would Klopp have gone there. He's gone there because he had money to spend. It's pathetic, man. Honestly.
Oh no, exactly. I mean, I can just go on about all day, but never thought I would say today I'll be agreeing with Simon Joe. I mean, to be honest, since the takeover has happened, I've been kind of agreeing with pretty much everything he said. I don't remember any really bad ones came out since the takeover has happened. I might be wrong, but
It's like he's had a complete U-turn, isn't it? Like, you know, I was even Trevor Sinclair this morning was, you know, he'd said a couple of days ago that Bruce is the man. And then this morning he's like completely changed his opinion. He's like, oh, well, you know, they're obviously looking for somebody else. And, you know, the fans deserve this and the fans deserve that. I'm like, that's not what you were saying to. It's like they've all been given a new remit to say good things. It's crazy.
Yeah, I like them off, but I think the worst one I've seen so far is Danny Murphy. He said, oh, Steve Bruce is the best manager right now for this Newcastle job.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'd rather have Mike Williamson.
Oh, no. Mike Williamson. I do like Mike Williamson. Like, well, I mean, at least Danny Murphy is saying that, man. He's never been a manager before. He's just kissing Steve Bruce. I mean, even Joe, yeah, again, I respect what Steve Bruce has done. Well, what's he done? He's done bug all for 20 years. What's he done? But he took Sun mid-table once. He bottled a 2-0 lead in FA Cup final once. I mean, he's done nothing.
Adam, if you look at his record, right, he's statistically the worst manager in the Premier League ever. You know, he's won about 300 games out of 1,000. It's a terrible win percentage, and yet they all come out and say, "Oh, he's done a fantastic." He's been the worst Premier League manager in history, and the stats back it up. It's not anybody just saying that; the stats actually back it up. Honestly, they're just embarrassing themselves on a daily basis.
Oh, I mean, honestly, but I appreciate all the fans by the different clubs that come and congratulate, and also just coming on to.
Yeah.
I mean, again, all these Newcastle YouTubers have obviously all had these different fans coming and have their words, but that's just the thing, really. I mean, Newcastle fans, yes, obviously, there's a lot of clubs in England that are struggling financially. A lot of them, obviously, worse than Newcastle, but Newcastle fans deserve it. I mean, for example, me, I went to every single match, and the bloody Mike Ashley and Steve was spending, thousands of pounds watching crap week in, week out. I mean, I don't want to sound, obviously, make it all about me and all about Newcastle fans, but we deserve this. It's that simple. And I mean, it's just how it is. But, I mean, even though it's going to be likes of Palace, Brighton away next in terms of the away matches, I can't really get down there. I don't mind travelling those sort of hours and say, yeah, but wow, what a donation. That is £20 in spells, yeah. Cheers for that. But, nice. I mean, honestly, it's a Sheepman Sober Man City in 2008 and 1,350 days later they won the league. I mean, yes, people obviously expect us to slowly start steady and going up, but I've heard people saying that we need to wait about 10 years for a Challenger trophy. 10 years? It's a bit... I mean, we don't need to...
Mate, the thing is, right, you look at it, me and you know, the sensible fans know that it's not going to happen overnight. And we all we've wanted to see, whoever came in to take over this club, is just a bit of ambition, just a bit of hope that we can go into football matches and try and compete in the trophies, try and get as high as we can in the league, rather than just, as Steve Bruce quotes, just ticking along. That's all we've wanted. The fact that we've got the Saudis coming in is an added bonus for us, because we can now actually challenge. And, you know, in our lifetime, we may well see Newcastle win a trophy, which we couldn't. We weren't even 2 weeks ago. We could never have dreamt that, and now we can. So
yeah, and John Hall was in Newcastle fans too. Actually, they one of the interviews, and my mate came out. He's like, "Oh, I don't think Newcastle will win an trophy in my lifetime." It was really sad.
It was.
But you might actually see it happen, but I mean, for example, you got people on your channel. Obviously, you got the King of Northumberland, for example. He may not have seen Newcastle win a trophy his lifetime before this sort of thing happens. So I mean, I'm glad to see now that these fans, obviously, throughout decades, have not seen Newcastle win anything, have now got a chance to finally live that sort of dream, you could say. But
it's fans who've been there week in, week out since like late 70s, early 80s, when we were really, really crap. You know, when we were sort of promoted, relegated, and you know. For these fans as well, it's fantastic. It's brilliant for the fans that have only seen the Ashley era, you know, only seen depressing things about the club that weren't there for the Keegan reign and the Bobby Robson and all that sort of stuff. It's given everybody a lift, whether you were before or after, or it doesn't matter. The whole fan base has been given a massive lift, which is why I think we just need to just take a step back, a deep breath about Steve Bruce, let that play out. These guys know what they're doing, you know, and they're going to... It's clear that they're going to do everything properly. You know, they're not going to mess around and do things, you know, that they're going to follow the book, basically. And that's what they're doing with regards to Bruce. That's why I've got no doubt he'd be gone after the weekend.
I mean, for the rest of the comment, though, obviously, about Eddie Howe and Graham Jones, I mean, as a short-term option, I would probably say so, but I mean, there's just so many better managers out there for a long-term one. Really, I would just love to see the likes of Conte come in. Obviously, you need to know how realistic it is first, but I definitely think that the money we've got, the project we've got, I think some of these managers would be tempted to come over. I mean, there's not many better jobs out there.
Somebody,
sorry.
What we need, Adam, is somebody that's going to come in and kick these players' asses until January. We need somebody that's going to demand respect and demand 110% for them and not let them... Because let's face it, the players have let themselves down as well this season. It's not all about Steve Bruce. The players haven't performed. We could name loads of players that both of us have seen this season who we know haven't performed. So it's going to take a manager to come in, kick ass till January, give us some kind of uplift, and then build from January with a few, get 4 or 5 players in, turn the team around a little bit and go from there. But Steve Bruce is not that man.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but I do appreciate a £20 donation. I don't want to keep banging on about it, but this is my job now. Like, this money is just going solely for my Newcastle games to look out for the future.
Join the club, mate.
But yeah, obviously Paul's doing it as well. But yeah, I mean, it just if he was good, just obviously Newcastle, that's just all I do now. I mean, it's just incredible to see that. But yeah, I don't want to keep banging on about it. But obviously, all the new viewers coming in, like, this is my job now, so I do appreciate donations. But just know I'm financially sound. I mean, like, it's not like a necessary thing. But yeah, it's all right, Paul. I'm going to quickly fill this drink and go to the toilet. Already take off for like a minute or so.
Yeah, sure, no bother. If anybody deserves this takeover, it has to be Newcastle fans. All the turmoil and pain with Ashley. If anybody deserves this, it's you. Yeah, it is. And I mean, it's not being big-headed or anything when we say that as Newcastle fans. You know, we've been through the mill. You ask Leeds United fans, you know, they're out of the top league for 16 years. They went to hell and back. And now they're back in the top flight. And they've got ambitious owners. They've got a very ambitious manager. You know, yeah, they don't have the money of the Saudis or anything like that, but they've been through the mill. And that's kind of why Leeds United fans... certainly the ones I've spoken to, etc., have been very kind and said that it's great that Newcastle United have got this, and the fans deserve so much after the crap we've put up with. So it is. It's crap that we've put up with for 14, 15 years. We haven't had anything to cheer about. We haven't had any hope, but now we do. And we have a bit of ambition. We have owners who want to take the club somewhere. And for me, you know, away from all the politics and stuff, that's what it's about for the Newcastle fans, just having the hope and belief that, you know, we can now move forward and we can do really well in the league and the cups, which we haven't had. I've got a feeling like Fraser, etc., will be pushing. I'd love to see Fraser in the team, to be honest. I think he deserves the opportunity. I went to the Burnley game in the Carabao Cup and thought he was the best player on the pitch. And then, of course, you know, comes to the league and he's dropped straight away. I don't know what's going on there. But like I said, I don't know what's going on with half the players with Steve Bruce, because I think over the last year and a half, I think he's fallen out with so many of the players. That's just me saying that, but that's just what I genuinely believe.
Good job, mate.
Yeah.
What have you been talking about?
No, just like Daryl there saying that I've got a feeling people like Fraser will be pushing for the game time. I think Fraser should have had game time long before now.
Yeah, I agree.
He played really well in the Carabao, and then he was left out again.
Yeah, well, the thing is for Scotland, even when he plays for Scotland, I mean, yes, I don't play best of the opponents, but he literally is like one of their key sort of catalyst players.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a bit of an optimistic one. Yeah, hi, Paul. Adam, how long do you think it takes for Newcastle win the Champions League? I mean, Jesus Christ. But first off, we're going to win it on the Disney one as
getting in the Champions League. I think we could realistically do that within 3 to 4 years to get in it. It could be earlier, depending on who they bring in. But as for winning it, it depends. If we bring a load of players in who are experienced in the Champions League, a manager who's experienced in the Champions League, who knows? You know, we're certainly going to be a lot of competition for these Champions League sides. There's no doubt about it. I'd say anywhere between 3 to 6 years, to be honest. I mean, that's just my opinion. Could be sooner. I don't think it'll be later, because I think obviously we'll bring some great talent in to actually go for it.
That's just a bad thing. We can actually talk about potential Champions League trophies. I mean, wow. But I think once the first match is back at Tottenham, I think that finally the realisation. But it's still just incredible. I mean, I really haven't got it through my system yet.
It still hasn't sunk in, mate, how depressed we were coming back from Wolves. By the way, I've got a speeding fine for coming back from Wolves.
Did you?
You know them roadworks on the A19 that were hit? But the thing, it was 50 mile an hour, but I put my cruise control on in them, the average speeds. And it says I was doing 58, but my cruise control said 50. So I don't understand how I'm going to complain about it, like, because I don't think that's fair. If I've got cruise control on saying I'm doing 50, how the hell do I not know I'm doing 50?
How did you get fined for that, like?
8 mile an hour over the speed limit. Ridiculous, man.
That is a shit, that, like. I mean, you got 10 with the M62 and you're getting fined the way back. I mean, that was a bit of a disaster in terms of you now. That car.
Yep.
It's a bit harsh finding the way back. It was quite. It was like dead business.
But I had cruise control on through the speed limit and through the average cameras. I put the cruise control on, so I know. You know what I mean? But obviously, the camera said I was doing a different speed, so I'll write back to them and say, well, if my cruise control's telling me I'm doing 50, I'm doing 50.
Yeah, I know. That's a real one.
Twats. Oh. Everybody was out to get my money on bloody that Saturday, I tell you.
Yeah, it was mint that, but oh god, he has one. Yeah, but do you guys think Bruce would be good in January if he was given the money that Ashley never gave him? Or
would you trust Steve Bruce with the money? Seriously, no.
No, I would not. But
hang on, he's on Sky now.
Oh, he'd become a nice press conference now. But are you listening to them headphones of yours? Like, oh,
no, I'm listening to you through the headphones. I've got the telly on mute. His voice will give me rage, mate. I don't really want to listen to it. I'll just see what he's got to say.
I'll put the quote in Twitter straight away, so you'll be able to see that at least. But
I'm trying to look at his persona and see if he's getting frustrated, but he's kind of just shrugging his shoulders and smiling at the minute.
Yeah, it'd be a good press conference, this one. I mean, you must have someone by now that you tell him what to say. I mean, because he just talks crap week in, week out. You must have like a PR man to say help him out because he's, oh my god, he's so bad.
But he's got to. I mean, he can't surely sit there today and say, "Oh, I'm good enough to carry this team forward. I'm good enough to." He knows he's going. He's got to know. So he can't sit there and say, "Oh, well, I've had a word with Amanda. Well, I think I'll be all right doing the job. And, if they back me, then God knows the sky's the limit." He's got to go.
But again, no person congratulating on Takeover. Cheers for that. Appreciate it, mate. But yeah, I mean, it's just incredible, this fan base. Keane will lose the dressing room in the week. Oh, imagine Roy Keane at Newcastle. No. But ex-Sunderland manager, no chance. Man United.
I've heard so many bad things about his managerial skills, especially when his teams lose. He just loses the plot. Probably the worst man to have around.
Housing game. I mean, Steve Bruce, it's not about me. It's about getting the club going forward. The team, and most importantly, get the result on Sunday. There's times this season where I think we played very well. We need to win against moving up the table. That's the first one that's came off Newcastle United there. I mean, so far, at least he hasn't said anything ridiculously stupid, but for a fact that's going to change in the next 5 minutes or so. But
I'm sorry, but he's just a bell. He's a monumental bellend, mate. He's just nothing he says today is going to inspire me at all. And I don't think it'll inspire anybody.
I'm not a fan of these sort of comments again. This person saying, "Yeah, it wasn't for Mike Ashley, we would never got this take." I mean, Mike Ashley would have sold this club to anyone who was given the correct amount of money. I feel like I really don't think he's made the correct move for the club. I feel like he's just got that money that he wanted and he's eventually sold the club. But if it was anyone else that had that money, he would have sorted. I don't think it's anything to do with his new owners actually having ambition. I don't think he cares one bit.
Do you believe Mike Ashley when he says he had bigger offers for the club?
Well, of course not. He would accept the bigger offer with the owner. Like,
of course he would have.
This is when you sing at my birthday party. I mean, I guess so. But as a Bristol City fan, yeah, that's not Annie. Has this Saudi chap got a billionaire cousin who fancies the Southwest? But I mean, surely plenty of owners out there. But in terms of Bristol, I mean, I don't know if I want to buy Bristol at the minute, to be honest. As insulting the M6 tour again. Well, see how much did the M6 tour again, Paul? But I mean, I don't think I'm going to get the end of that one, mate, to be honest.
No.
But well,
I mean, I've seen. Yeah, I was just going to say, I've seen that. I mean, there's no way in this planet they will keep Steve Bruce until the end of the season, right? so that they can evaluate who they want as next manager, because they don't want to be in the Championship. And if we keep Steve Bruce, that's exactly where we'll be playing next season, is the Championship, because he cannot inspire any of this team. And certainly I wouldn't trust him to bring any players. Who's going to want to come and play for Steve Bruce?
Oh, I mean, I can't wait till he gets sacked. He hasn't got long left. There's no chance. But I mean, in terms of this guy, yeah, I mean, he's trying to say out you stop hearing about world-class players. Yes, at the minute, we're not going to say like Haaland and Mbappe. It's
no.
Yeah, I mean, we still need to get some decent names. I mean, players like Van der Beek, Lingard. I mean, those are players I do generally think are realistic at this current time. I mean, yeah, players of that game time, I think would be willing to come over. But yeah, I like some Messi Ronaldo. I'm sick of hearing those ones. No. Maybe in a few years' time, but we are 19th in the league. It's that simple. It's a project. We are not anywhere near that sort of thing at the minute. But
Adam, any Newcastle United, like proper Newcastle United fan, will know that we will have to be competing in the Champions League on a regular basis, winning trophies on a regular basis for these world-class players to come in. You know what I mean? They'll want guarantees that they're going to get, Champions League football, that they're going to compete for winners' medals. So we know it's a slow process. It's a build-up, and that eventually we'll get there.
Yeah, well, quickly keep people updated again. On the press conference, so now he's saying the only players not available this weekend is the Blackburn Dummett. Lascelles is back, show he's fit, and Callum Wilson's fit. So all three of them will be available. I mean, I saw a show in the 23 matches. Obviously, the standard's not as good, but I mean, when it can be asked, the passing ability he has is unbelievable. He plays 100-yard passes like it's nothing. It's ridiculous the way he sort of spins the ball around. But again, it's just when I think it can be asked against like Tottenham, a really good side. Callum Wilson is going to be a definite game changer. Everyone already knows that. I mean, a proven goal scorer. I mean, in front of goal, he's going to be clinical against Tottenham, I feel like. But in terms of Lascelles, do you think Lascelles is going to start?
I don't want him to, but I think he will. I don't know what's happened to him. I honestly do not know what's happened to him as a player. I worry when he's on the ball and he tries and brings the ball out, because he just can't. His leadership skills gone backwards for me. He keeps the back line far too deep. We should be pushed up the field another 20 yards. He's just not.
Well, I mean, some fans just put a tweet out before. So in Newcastle right now, it's pretty much wanting to stay and actually clean out all the parts down there. I mean, he said the first time in 14 years, I reckon. I mean, wow. That's just the sort of like shit our stadium was in, really. I mean, it was so neglected, no one cared about it. But eventually now it's obviously that needs. But I mean, that's just a state of the club that it was. I mean, for example, that Shea Given pitch, I mean, it looks like a tiger's bit half off. I mean, like half it's not even there. But the toilets, I mean, I remember creating some of the toilets had moss in it and stuff like, oh my God, it was really bad. But anyway, again, no Steve Bruce in the squad, no album. I think they're excited like everyone else. They realise there's been a monumental change, and I'm sure the players want to prove that they can be a part of the club going to a better place. Certainly has been a change in the whole atmosphere. I mean, you expect having the players, that's going to be the kick of the arse and you get Takeover now. There's a reason to play football now. These players know that there's a future at this club. Like the same maximum players, you would assume that we're going to leave in the summer. Now they know that there's a place for them at this club, and now you would expect them to sort of kick it on a bit more. That's my personal opinion anyway, because yes, you can blame Bruce Nash all you want, but these players have been underperforming this season. Yes, that will play some of them, but they've not been playing well at all, some of them. But I'm going to try and get a few more comments up here. Oh, here we go. I mean, Steve Bruce is saying Maguire, Robertson, McGinn. I've heard this sort of stuff. Maguire and Robertson are not good players for Hull City. It was after they left Hull City this very game.
Of course they were. Oh, is it Steve Bruce that's made them, the players they are today? Absolute bollocks, man. Give me a break.
I even Keith Danny, for example, obviously, I appreciate him coming to my channel, but he was saying that, Steve Bruce is bringing those sort of players. I mean, he didn't make them those sort of players. Hull City got relegated, those two jumped ship, and then those two became good football players. That's how it is. But yeah, I mean, you got to remember that in terms of Newcastle signs, yes, you got two maximum. You got to remember there were 20 signs he made or something about. There's 15 of them suck. It's that simple. Like Jeff Hendrick, I mean, yes, obviously he had a good game against Wolves, but pointless signs and players that all of a sudden people forget about because he's signing like Sir Max and Joe Willock. I mean, I can't be bothered with it. I'm sick of this arse kissing towards Steve Bruce. He deserves the sack. He's going to get the sack, and whenever he does get the sack, I'm going to celebrate. It's that simple.
But he does deserve the sack. any other manager at any other club with his record would have gone a long time ago. And it would have gone after that, the run we had last season, 2 wins in 20 or something. He would have gone then. Honestly, just pathetic.
But
Bruce loves it. Listen, mate, I'm going to have to shoot because I'm going to have to go and get the little one from school. So, but I thought I'd jump on for half an hour.
In terms of Paul's channel, he's obviously got his stream at 8 o'clock, and I'm sure go check it out. But yeah, on his way to 5K now. It's great to see you, mate. And I'll obviously see you on Sunday quite early on, mate.
Yep, I'll drop you a message, mate. I'll catch you later.
Mate, take care, mate.
See you later. See you later.
But that was Paul. Appreciate him calling the channel again. But I'll keep updating you on Steve Bruce's press comments as information comes out, because I mean, it's obviously still ongoing as it stands. But I mean, there's so much you can talk about here. Bruce saying no. Sissoko right now got relegated, and 3 years later starting the Champions League final against Detroit. Yes, that is true. Don't think Sissoko's that sort of player anymore. I think right now still has the ability. I think he's still a cracking player. Yeah, exactly. What team you know would afford the manager? 7 wins and 37. Yeah, awful again. What's this? Adam and Paul just give Steve a chance at Christmas. No. No more chances with Bruce. Adam, will you sing at my birthday party? Well, my like a DJ now. Like, I'm not start singing for you, but I may be asking that question for every time the show over. But surely he's got to say he's keeping the club ticking over again. Just no. God, yeah, those words coming out of that man's mouth once again. I'm gonna go wild, but I'm sick of hearing that. But yes, Adam, like Jack, me obviously legend on the channel, been pausing quite well. So I hope you're doing well, mate. Good to see you. But oh God, he's also to Bruce out. Yep, he will be going out very soon. When you know how wealthy you own as a 300 million, would you keep Steve as manager? No, of course you wouldn't. Why would you? You can get all sorts of different managers, and why would you keep Steve Bruce? In an alternate universe, if Rafa kept us up in the thing what happened 4 years ago, now the Champions League challenging. An alternate universe. Well, listen, pal, in this universe, we're the richest club in world football, pal. Anything can happen now. But love the show. Good luck. Thank you again. Yes, I'm doing this full time, so there'll be plenty more live streams on the channel. You don't have to worry about that at all. But I still have quite a while. Yeah, I mean, listen, again, I've got nothing else to do. So we're on an hour or two, so people want. But I mean, there's so much going on here. But yeah, it comes. Steve Bruce's quotes. Yeah, I'll have a crack. I'll give it a go. I'll have a crack. I'll give it a go, man. Honestly, is he on a planet? Is he on a different planet as someone? Is he just thinks he's got? We're going to give him another chance, but I'll have a crack. I'll give it a go. My God, he just talks shit, doesn't he? That's what he really does. All the club managers be asked about the view and tail. Of course, that would mean because they're all going to come out with idiots like Klopp coming out early, just talking crap. Of course, because there's no going to get reaction from people. Adam, who would go for the January signings? Van de Beek straight away is one I would go for. I mean, there's so many different players. We only use 11 to be honest, but we need to be realistic in this window. We're not going to sign world-class players, but yeah, it's just that simple. Really. Oh, yeah, we go. 94 years as a league title, big club in the North East. We're the 9th biggest team in English history, mate. Yes, it's 52 years since the trophy, but we've got a massive fan base, a massive history. And again, 9th biggest of all time in England, man. Shut him out, Davis. But we are back, and we will be ready. Happy for you that is your job. Thank you, mate. I do really appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, it is a dream job. I mean, there's only so much I can say. This is my life now. Thank you so much. I mean, this is my work uniform. This is my work office, you could say. I mean, yeah, I'm honestly speechless, guys. It does mean everything, mate. But what do you reckon about a new stadium being built down where the arena is now? Can you actually build one down that arena? I swear there's not enough room by that arena to build a full-on stadium. I mean, was it like underneath the bridge or so? I mean, Sunderland bigger. I only think Sunderland's bigger. That's losing, mate. They're shite. But listen, what bigger? What? We won more trophies in Sunderland. What the bigger was? What one more league title? And who cares? Everyone else was dead by the time Newcastle Sunderland won league titles. So who honestly cares? I mean. All I care about, which team won more trophies, Newcastle, which team's in the Premier League, Newcastle, which team has the richest owners in world football, Newcastle again. Listen, pal, what do you want me to say? I can go about this all day long. Newcastle are by far a superior club. In any job, if you perform badly, you get a sack. I feel like keeping Bruce there for Sunday's game is giving Perth more time to find his locations and go manager. Yep, 100%. Yep, 100%. Exactly spells, yeah, Bruce hasn't got long left. His time really has come to an end. Build the team on Maxi versus back at work. I agree. I honestly agree. There's not many players at this club I want to see in a season or two. I'll be honest, a lot of them suck. But I mean, that's me. Oh yeah, go yeah. Steve Bush, the journalist. I hope you're feeling heat from your bosses because it hadn't happened. What you said, what you wanted. I just had to concentrate on my job. It's contested that that's what you want. Oh no, that's the journalist. Yeah, so pretty much Steve Bush took a pop of the journalist saying that all of them said he's already sacked, but he's not sacked. So, I mean, to be fair, something did actually see he's getting sacked. So, I mean, I suppose he's not wrong there, but still, though, instead of congratulating his fan base, he's taking pops at journalists. No surprise there from Mr. Bruce. Lovely Newcastle Brown Ale sponsor looks fantastic in the shot. Oh yes, 100%. I can't wait to get this sponsor off the shirt. It looks awful. We need to take one step at a time. Like Brendan Rodgers, next manager. We need to recruit a top director of football. We need to recruit a German ethos similar to Chelsea and Liverpool. I mean, I don't know how true it is. I'm pretty sure I've seen on Twitter yesterday that Brendan Rodgers isn't interested in Newcastle job for whatever reason. He didn't want to come, but. Yeah, in terms of director of football, I mean, there's just so many different people you can get for that. I don't think that should be too much of a problem. But in terms of manager, though, again, there's so many different options out there. Even English managers wise, yes, there's obviously Brendan Rodgers, but I think Potter's a really good English manager, so I'm a massive fan of him at Brighton. So I mean, there's so many different options. Like it's like taking sweet from a bag. Really, there's just so many different flavors, and as I've already said. But anyway, guys, we are 349 subscribers off 11,000. So cheers for that. I mean. We are seriously on our way to 11,000. I mean, just mental again. I haven't had a chance to reply to comments yesterday yet, but again, there's so many comments in that video. Obviously, we may announce and I'm going 4 times, so cheers for that. Really do appreciate it. But if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. In terms of like-wise, I think we're 168 likes up on the stream, so again, cheers for that. But anyway, enough of me. We'll go back to reading some of these comments. I'll be happy for 8 million. But for second boost, 100%, yeah. You got to give it to Bruce. Some of these sponsored journalists are good, and he's just not all theirs. I mean, I've been people been saying this for years. I mean, I don't know what planet Bruce is on, but he's just bonkers. He really is bonkers. So how do you think picks the players and selects the formations? And I still think it'll be Bruce. I think Bruce will still have that final say in those sort of predictions and obviously fixtures wise, but not be next week, that's for sure. Long term, we don't have Man U versus Man City fixture, so we could just have a derby. Well, I mean, that's just it. We're never going to have a derby. It's Sunday Middlesbrough, never going to get promoted. So who's the derby? We've got class Man City's a derby now because we've got Saudi owners. I mean, it's that work now. But I think Leeds and Man U are two close teams we have with a derby. More rivalries than anything. But I think Leeds still has that derby feeling. I think we still kind of just hate each other as fans, really. So I think that one's definitely that sort of derby feeling. But again, no, it's just not an actual derby, is it? But what else we got? Yeah. So the time's now 20 to 3. So I think I'll still about 4. I think 4 hours in these streams is more than enough to do. Obviously now I'm just doing this for a living, but we'll see how things go. But what else we got here? Having decided we just made a new airline. We'll be surprised that's a new kid sponsor. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised one bit, mate. To be honest, Bruce is a class player. He's a tower manager. I thought we stopped agreed. Bruce is a TV manager. Fair enough. All right. He won't take Lampard, but he'll take Rooney's manager. Well, Lampard's had more experience in Rooney. Yes, both of them managed Dario. At least Lampard's had a stint at Chelsea. Yes, he got sacked within the season, but I mean, the guy had obviously he couldn't make signings for the first year. I mean, yes, I think the Chelsea job was just too early for him. And in terms of Lampard's manager, I just feel like it would be better than Rooney at the minute. I feel like Rooney still needs another job somewhere else before coming to Newcastle, I would say. But I have been impressed by him at Derby this season, especially under the circumstances. Been quite impressed with him. But in terms of if anyone hasn't seen, in terms of the players this weekend, everyone's fit apart from Dummett and De Bruyne, so pretty much a full 11 back there. But both of them are still being in training, so they should not be ready for the game. Who do you reckon will be the first signing? It should be Van der Beek. That was what I was going for straight away, but we'll see. Honestly, there's hundreds of players out there you could get. It just depends if you want to get, really, but it's mental, isn't it? We went from talking about signing bloody Daniel Sturridge or Patty Cisse a few months ago to talking about all these sort of players now. I mean, wow. Yeah, it's mental. But I appreciate all the donations, by the way, so far from the stream, by the way. It really do means a lot to me. But anyway, though, how is Bruce managed 999 games? He's been a failure everywhere. He's been, yep. He's a bog standard mid-table championship manager. In fact, he's had so many games in the league, it's a disgrace. Fancies us to get anything against Tottenham. I put us on to win. I'm still going to win every match, to be fair, this season. I mean, Christ, that's just fair. We'll see. I put us on to win 3-1, though. Wenger as director of football, I'll be honest, I don't want to see Wenger anymore. I think his time's done. He's in his 70s now, so I mean, listen, he's had a fantastic career at Arsenal. Let him retire, let him go off in the sunset. We don't want to keep going back in the past. We've got a lot of up-and-coming people who can get in now. You really want Van der Beek, Newcastle be so everyone's leftovers. Well, yeah, mate, we're 19th in the league. We're not going to sign Messi Ronaldo right now. It's about laying the foundations down and eventually be signing the top players. But as of the minute, it's going to be leftovers, mate. It's that simple. I mean, don't be daft. We're not going to sign Messi Ronaldo, second bottom in the league, mate. Lowen has done whatever fit. I mean, listen, Powell, half the team is injury prone, let's be honest. What if Bruce wins the next 12 games straight away? It doesn't matter, mate, because he's not going to get the next 12 games. And there's going to be sort of what? I don't know what you're trying to say there, mate. It's a shame Beardsy Dirk using the name of the buddy and stuff. He must be kicking himself now of being part of the process. Yeah, I would say so. Obviously, he did get sacked for buddy in the youth team, so I mean, he was a world-class player, but yeah, I mean, the club sacked him for it, so the club must obviously knew he was doing something. That's all. I'm sure he's enjoying the takeover, but in terms of his future at Newcastle, where you probably won't have one. When Stevens gets the sack, all the Premier League clubs that happen as new manager shows by of course he will. That's exactly right. Yeah, people want to defend Stevens and go, oh, well, he deserves a chance. Deserves a chance of what? He's had loads of chances. He's never done anything. Why should we give him a chance? What? Because he kept the team up during the national pandemic. Let's be honest, it's a good team already. So, I mean, it's not like he's carried the team to staying up. The players have carried him. The team's good enough to stay up by itself. It could be anyone in charge of us to stay up. The only reason we're in the 19th this season is because the players underperformed. It's down to the bad manager and terrible, isn't it? What do you think of him as and Wesley Decky Bags and goes? I'm a really big fan of him as a player. He is a class football player, but the only problem is, I don't want to sound horrible, but remember, he's had a head fracture. If he ever gets injured in his head again, that might honestly kill him. I really don't want to take a risk with someone that sort of history background. I mean, that man could just be dead right now. Like, it really was that bad. He had his head fractured, but thank he's recovered. Yes, he's still class, but I still feel like it's a bit of a risk getting that sort of player in, I would say. Thoughts on getting Unai Emery? Unai Emery is a good manager. A lot of people sort of done him dirty because of his time at Arsenal, but Villarreal is a good manager. I mean, he's got a good background, and that Arsenal job was a near impossible job. I mean, it's a matter who goes there. Your reputation will get tarnished at Arsenal because it's an impossible job with Stan Kroenke because he's a manager that doesn't care about the football club, and expectations are just too much for a club that's now Arsenal. I mean, the expectation Arsenal have of getting top four season in, season out, they can't do it at this current time. And unfortunately for the managers, I mean, it's impossible for them. I mean, Mick Arteta's won a major 1 or 2 years ago, and he's still getting sticking week in, week out. But what's the first thing you like to do? Being done not the manager transfers like training ground, etc. with war flags back this week. Yes, I'm aware of that. Can't wait to see that. But I mean, in terms of new things in, again, training ground, stuff like that, and investing in the youth teams, the women's team. The media get more caught with who we're signing. There's so much more stuff to sort before they get the managers to build team priority. Yep, I agree. I do agree with that. I feel Tarkowski player should go for. He's a crackness and a half. He is definitely an upgrade in our team. Ashley was never going to pay £8 million to get rid of Bruce. That's the only reason he's still in a job. Yeah, that is true. Very true. What's this? Emery suits La Liga, not the Premier League. I could argue that. You could argue the way the La Liga works is better for him, but still, I mean, that Arsenal job doesn't dictate him as a manager. He is a much better manager than what he did at Arsenal, I feel like. But but now he's been there with someone saying he's taking the Bayern Munich job. Emery's won European titles with Sevilla and Villarreal, exactly, yeah. The Arsenal problems are not down to him, which has seemed to improve. Exactly, yeah. I'd agree with that, mate. I agree with Tarkowski, like saying more possibly excellent signs for January, you know. Yeah, even the end of the season, you got to remember that some of these teams might get relegated at the end of the season, so it'll be a good time to sort of raid them. But I mean, again, all the options are there, make which ones you want. But in terms of this video so far, guys, just under 6,000 viewers in terms of the full 2 hours being on, so that is class. Cheers for that. But I mean, yeah, it is the best thing in the world just talking about this football club. It really, really is. But what else we got here? What do you think of Gareth Bale? He's kicking on a bit now, Bale. He was a world-class player in his day for Tottenham, but now, I mean, there's no options out there now. I don't know if Bale can still do it. He was good at Tottenham, I felt like, but is his head still I don't really know, to be honest. Takeover be a good shout. My team got Cahill on a free. He's made a difference to us so far this season. Who did Gary Cahill sign for again? Actually, I forgot who he signed for. The Championship team, wasn't it? But let me know about who sports say. But Takeover is a really good shout for Newcastle. Sorry. And he from the Fantasy gives us a hiccup there, but I mean, yeah. I would love to see what happened to the club. I think Benitez, love as a manager at Newcastle, but listen, put it all in the past. It's time for the future. But yeah, Mourinho. Oh, I would love to see him one day. Really, I'm a big fan of Mourinho. All of his attitudes got the water play. His class. Bournemouth are fair enough here. I'm impressed with Bournemouth. I mean, not the best this seasons, but again, I would imagine he would come up at some point. But the only thing is, Fulham's just going to walk the league because Fulham's squad is just a joke for the Championship, so we're just going to kind of just push everyone over. Just whether Bournemouth can get a second place up at the top 6, but let's see. I don't really watch much of the Championship, to be honest. I couldn't really give you my opinions about them, but you would expect them back in the Premier League next season or two. Exactly, yeah. That 20 minutes is good for him. I think 20 minutes is a good deal for him. I don't think Mourinho has said anything yet. No, I don't think anyone's asked him yet, to be honest. But he's only just went to Roma this year, so I can't see Newcastle anytime soon. I mean, be a bit harsh when he just left that to 4 months to come to Newcastle. So, but I wish he was jobless. Though I really felt like he would have came. Well, who else we got here? What about Wilson? Man, you put a £50 million price tag on Lingard's head. Yes, they have. That is quality for Jesse Lingard. He is a bomb for £15 million. I mean, him and Van der Beek, imagine those two in the midfield for Newcastle. They'd be class. Really, really good midfielder. Don't think Jose's had out to see yet, which surprised me because he always plays Newcastle and gets a chance. Yeah, that is true, but again, there's still plenty of time. I mean, it's only happened a week ago. And I mean, it's been in national break, I suppose. Now you've almost been playing this week. I give him a chance. He might say something a week or two, but well, what's to say? Yeah. So you put it down to Takeover now. You're doing your dream job. As I spoke all about together. Well, in terms of the Takeover, I mean, it happened last week, and now I've announced I'm doing this full time. I mean, yes, that's not a coincidence. But I mean, in terms of my channel, though, the views, the subscribers, the money I'm getting a minute is enough to do a full time. It's that simple. Yes, a lot more fans are going to watch Newcastle United now. Newcastle United fans a lot more are going to watch all these different channels now because there's a reason to watch it. Newcastle United are no longer a boring football team. We are now got ambition. We now have a future. I mean, yeah, it's definitely obviously sort of dictating me on this path. I mean, it's that simple. Newcastle's excited to watch. Now, for example, me, I've been posting videos daily for the last 8 or 9 days or so. So that's really rare for me. So again, take what's happened. I'm talking about my football club, talking about how I love this club. Live streams, I haven't done these in months. Again, not a coincidence. I mean, I'm doing full time. It is definitely down to Takeover as well as my YouTube. But I mean, there's all sorts. But yeah, it's a United fan base sort of go out down, so it's definitely a huge part of it. But Lingard gagging for a chance to get back in the England squad, so don't see why he won't want to play for us. He's got games. Exactly. Yeah. Sorry for the sun, by the way. The sun is literally shining down now. Sorry, it looks a bit blurry. It'll be fine in about 5 minutes or so. My God, it is really shining out now. But Bruce has said that your team has played some great football this season. The only time I've seen us play well this season is that Watford game where we bottled it because we missed about 10 chances. Let's be honest, Watford, one of the worst teams in the league. So, yeah. I mean, meant, wasn't it? Mourinho talks about NUFC would never take manager job. No, I think he would. He wanted to go in Bobby Robinson's footsteps. Bobby Robinson loved his time in Newcastle. I mean, Mourinho, he said it himself. He is a little magpie. He adores Newcastle. No, with the money at the club, he would 100% take this job. I don't believe for a second that he would not take this job. I really do feel like he would do it. But, I mean, what a bloke, man. I love Mourinho as manager. I do feel like that. Oh, yeah, he would take it at some point. But, again, though, guys, I'm going to quickly check the subscriber count to see what one. I mean, give us just a second. It is now 10,656, so chance for that we are getting close at 11,000. But anyway, what else have I got to look at here? Oh yeah, comment section, sorry. I think Lingard is really wants to go back to West Ham. He's a loyal type of player. I want to keep to thank him for providing his career. I suppose that's logical, but again, we'll see. But that's quite a logical explanation. Imagine Suscars Newcastle fighting for the Champions League. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Again, yeah, Newcastle obviously challenging trophies and stuff like that. I mean, you know, they sort of go up from the corner, but I do really appreciate the support of Abigail. Cheers for that. Same everyone else, by the way. Thank you so much. There's only 5 max I keep in due time, of course. Lewis is an interesting one, obviously, I thought you would say, but Jamal Lewis is an interesting one. I give him a chance, but I can't really say I'll keep him a few years' time just yet, and you see how he plays first and then you owner. Jose Mourinho would have been great as he had experience improving a football club in a short time frame. Given the money, he would do wonders any club. Yep, I agree. But obviously he's at Roma now and I can't really see him leaving. Do you think Rafa would quit Everton? No, I don't think he would. Would like to see attacking football in his club. Oh yeah, definitely. I want to see an attack mind team. I'm sick of the 5-back defensive minded crap. I know I thank Manta for that. And I put it down to take. I went and bought my dream car. I went to Tesco for milk, came back with a new car. Exactly, mate. Well done, a new car. But I mean, a lot of people obviously are benefiting Newcastle from my man, the stadium. I've got to thank for it. If I ever meet, I will thank you. Listen, my job's not new, cheers. But I mean, Amanda Stadium obviously changed everyone's lives on there from Newcastle United. Of course, there's Joy Man again. Thank you, obviously, for joining the membership, mate. In terms of the membership perks at the minute, the only thing I've really got at the minute is just giving people shout outs in every single vlog. So, Johnny Man, mate, you will be getting shout outs on all those vlogs to just £1 a month. But I need to think of other things to do for, okay, just stuck it in there just to do it. We know exactly what to think of. But listen, you want to get shouted out every video, just £1. But Johnny Man, don't worry, mate, I'll sort you out. But how could you be holding the press conference when you got sacked the other day? Oh, here we go, mate. Listen, mate, even Craig Cope, keep down. These sort of people are saying that Steve was going to get sacked. You can't just pinpoint me. Everyone jumped the gun. You can't just blame me for it. I mean, everyone said that. But I even addressed in the Keep Down video. Just watch that video. I addressed it. I said, listen, I jumped the gun. It's that simple. I apologise, but that man will be gone next week anyway. So what are you going to do? Bruce doesn't go on to Sky. He will go, man. Why would it not sack him, man? Why would you buy a club for £300 million and not sack the manager when he's been crap? Of course you would. Who would you want next manager at Newcastle to be? I would like Conte personally. If it was an England manager, I would want Green Potter. Realistic saying, come on, Marcy. I've never watched him before. A lot of people have been banging about him, so God knows, mate. I really don't know about that one, but I will see. But as a new member on the channel, Fahad Amir, is that how you pronounce him properly, mate? But there's 2 shout-outs every single vlog now, so every Newcastle United women's vlog, under 23 vlogs, home and away games, those 2 so far will get the shout-out, so cheers for that, lads. Personally, I already think Bruce has been fired. I think it's going to be told, to be honest. He is going to be at the door next week at some point. Let's see. Thoughts on doing weekly player focus, previous club stats, injuries, future, etc. On about me? I don't know. I never really considered doing something like that about me, pal. Which young English players should the Newcastle sign? There's all sorts of it. Could be anyone. In terms of Newcastle, though, in terms of young English players, I mean, oh God, I mean, obviously everyone's banging out Jude Bellingham. I don't think he's realistic. I think everyone on this planet is going to want him. I really do feel like it's going to be one of those sort of things. But in terms of our ones, I mean, God, it can just be anyone really, can't it? It can just literally be anyone. It says, keep Bruce in charge of local Derby Blythe spawns. Well, you want the Gateside job or some Jesus, but that's more his stand, I think. I'm too scared of Bruce, man. Here you go, man. Relax, studio. Don't worry, pal. Here we go. Keep Bruce for now, Adam. No, Jonathan. No. But, who do you think Mark is saying, Adam? Mark here. I think Coutinho is probably the most realistic top-level player we can get at the minute. He's injury prone, and he's a bit on and off. So I'm not the biggest fan of, but on his day, he's a world-class player. And I feel like at this current time, he's the only sort of realistic, big-level player we can get. In terms of next summer, though, in terms of obviously who we have at the club and stuff like that, manager-wise, obviously we think about it then. But it's hard to tell at the minute we're doing this sort of thing. Sorry for the sun again, by the way. But let's see, now we come back to Newcastle, under 23 manager. In terms of under 23 manager, I was still looking for a new opponent. We're still getting something in, but the thing is, they don't play particularly good football. We win all the matches they've been at so far. Against Birmingham, there was an even match until we went 2-0 and we dominated the game. We watched your one where it was, it was the one on Wednesday against Benfield. Again, evenly match games, we went 2-1. I mean, We should be doing better against these sort of teams, but winning at the same time. So I guess complaining too much. But do you know what, manager? Imagine him as manager. Jesus Christ, that'd be so good. Hey, watch a YouTube video. The Wolves and James Portland scored against Southern Noises outstanding. I can't wait for this time with Jim. How are the lads? I mean, it's class on the sort of roles you get from them big matches. But it's back, mate. It is back. Do end up with Titty? Oh God, not Titty. I'm not a fan of Titty. I wonder what the impact would be if any of the teams like Gateshead. Yeah, I feel like with the youth players, a lot of them, I think next season so will get kicked out of the club, and obviously a lot of them will be good to go to Gateshead, you would think. So, yeah, in terms of non-league teams around this, I think they will also benefit from the takeover. Yeah, pay cut, wow. So you think he's still going to have the job? No, I think 1,000 gaming is out. That's what I personally think. I don't think he's have any future at the club. I think Bruce is still sometime soon being patient when he wants. He'll need to be patient, of course, but he can't ask a couple more games, surely. He's got to go before the next match against Palace. He is a crap winner, a crap manager, sorry, let's be honest. Oh, hey. But 1 second, we'll quickly check a few things again. Again, no cheers for all the support and live stream today. It's been mint. Can't wait to be doing this a lot more. I will buy the StreamYard thing up there. I will want to record the premium thing so I can actually do it properly. But I 10,661 now subscriber wise, so thank you. Appreciate it. I'll try and get a sub count on the screen actually, but I don't know how to do it, to be honest. Cardi would possibly be gettable, only got battery name on Messi in front of him for game time. Yeah. I agree with that. I think Cardi would be one I could potentially get. I wonder what Santiago Munez is making out here. Yeah, no, I can't. He doesn't play. How is he not playing in the 23s? What is going on there? If Bruce is still young, Jerry, I think Anson Max will leave Adam. No, I don't see Max will leave anytime soon. Really don't. What's your Twitter power? At AdamP1242. It should just type it in. It should just pop up, mate. You are a timeout legend. Thank you. I am no longer at timeout. I have obviously packed it in. We'll take a draw on Sunday. Good man, manager, but by a man, they're not sacking Bruce straight away. Got to keep on morale. I suppose morale might be a thing, but I'm pretty confident the players are completely against Bruce there. Tuco's comments a lot more reasonable. I haven't actually heard his yet, so I mean, it must be right since they want to put it in the media, because that's what the media love to do, love to slag Newcastle. So, his would not be going on, probably. Imagine me saying Sahih and Max Newings won't believe it. Imagine him with Dom Troy. I mean, that's an odd wing I'm quite a big fan of, but we'll see. We'll see. But I mean, I instead of congratulating this fan base, or Stevens and Squid, instead of being excited for Sunday, he just slangs journalists off me, for God's sake. I mean, it is just mental, to be honest. But in terms of the stream now, guys, it's about 3 o'clock. I'll go to 4. I think I'm going to start about 4 o'clock. In terms of later on tonight, I don't think there'll be any more chance of any more videos on my channel tonight. But I have got a what you call it on at 6 o'clock. I don't know. Preview of Tottenham fan yesterday, so if you follow my Twitter or my Snapchat, I will obviously post the channel link out with that, so you're going to get my actual thoughts of the Tottenham game and be on there. It's a really good stream. But a new manager, what you put into to get a sporting director. I suppose, yeah, that makes sense actually, Nigel. Yeah, that's a valid point, I feel like. Go home, get a match day program, make sure you get hands in the merch bit. I can get a match day program, like you just are going to sell out or something, or what's it all about? You could not go to the game or something. I think Alex Max will be the first player that gets a contract extension and pay rise. Yep, agreed. Werner reasonable sign struggle at Chelsea. Aston Villa has a place to offer at Chelsea. Yes, he's a backward striker. Yes, he's not getting an awful lot of game time, but he still has a purpose at that club. He is a quality football player. Yes, he's awful in front of goal, but his ability on the ball, the way he moves around the ball, he's up there as some of the best strikers. He really is. The only problem is his finishing. It's awful. His finishing stops him from being a world-class striker, but he is up there the way he plays football. He's honestly a class striker, a really good football player. So glad I found your channel. It's been great to hear you view and thanks to everyone else's. Thanks, Adam. Appreciate it, man. Thank you to all new people coming on the channel. Like I said, this is my job now. This is my life now. So, I mean, I'm not going anywhere, pal. So, yeah, there'll be plenty more live streams, videos on the channel, so don't you worry. But, I mean, it's just ridiculous. But, what's this? Thoughts and Steve Bruce having an part of the media for getting the stories. Oh, happy. Yeah, I mean, why can you not congratulate this fan base and this team? Go, well done, Newcastle fans. Or just go, I'm happy for the future of this football club. Instead, he just takes people, starts taking digs at people. Oh, I can't be arsed and just sack the bloke already, man. I've had enough of him. But I have seen that parlay. I'm out to Portland for the missus, mate. I've never heard Newcastle over there. Moving back next year, so we'll go to games again. Oh, fair enough. Them. Never heard Newcastle over there. I mean, that's going to change a couple of weeks, surely, but fair enough. Please no Werner, you can't score a series like, oh, yes, he's finishing terrible. Why, he is a class player. He really is a good football player. Do you do manager fast to minimise the damage done by Bruce? Fair enough. Yeah. I would love Werner, but let's be realistic. Any player, champ. Yeah, I agree. Unless the player is not physically playing, like they have no sort of future at the club, like the likes of obviously Van Beek or Saudi, like those sort of players, the ones that have no future at this football club, they'll be the ones that are realistic. The other ones that have Champions League football, Europa League football, no, not at the minute, no. What's this? Should he Ramsey have been a Champions? A lot of people saying Aaron Ramsey. I really haven't seen enough of him. The technical director is a must. How many clubs have the Saudis appoint managers for? You need someone who knows football from the inside making these decisions. You don't want to know Ed Woodward. Oh, God. He was useless, a man. Yeah, I mean, again, we need to appoint the right people. We can't just go, oh, yeah, you go, there's some money, spend it. We need to appoint the correct people for it. Oh, blood money. Here we go again. Oh, shit it, mate. I don't want to hear it. But, might as well keep Bruce. So I know why people saying we want to keep Bruce. No, we have won 5 last 35. We have won 0-8 this season, man. Yes, the club's on the up now, but no, he doesn't deserve another chance. Tomoy be a brilliant player for us. He's not great us off for sure. Yep. I think we win against Spurs. We go 1-0 down, say 10 minutes after, so give away hostile. I agree, 100%. I agree with that. But I put one to win 3-1 against Spurs. Listen, I put one to win every single match this season. I'll make you wrong, but. Yeah, I'm a confident man, I'm optimistic, and that's what I went for. But we'll see. We shall see, mate. I bet a few cabbages get taken into the game on Sunday. Yeah, you would think so, mate. I think about my Saudi costumes on, maybe a lot of people doing that sort of thing. Sterling's moved over. Raheem Sterling, Newcastle. I can't see him going to Newcastle, mate. I don't know where Sterling could go actually if he was to Manchester City, but I don't know. I do feel like Newcastle is realistic at the minute, but what else we got here? Max is giving an interview yesterday saying his favourite edition is actually behind the striker, not in the wing. Check the video out on YouTube. I've watched snippets of it. I haven't watched the full thing yet. And again, yeah, a lot of these players that play out for position are Steve Bruce. That's simple because he's clueless. 3-1, there'll be confidence. Thank you, mate. Listen, I'm always confident, man. I always expect the best from my team, but there's another member on the channel there. Listen, in terms of YouTube members, you get a shout out in every single Newcastle vlog. I need to find out where this sort of members section is on my channel so I can actually read out the members in the channel, but. Yeah, listen, every single vlog I do, the members will get a special shout out. So I'll be like, oh, there's Gil, Gaia, NUFC. I think that's how you pronounce the name. If I pronounce the one, obviously let me know. But I'll be saying, oh, for example, there's another one here. Fahad Amir, thank you. I'll be saying that, but it's obviously without stammering. But yeah, that's what, in terms of doing the members, I mean, it's about £1 a month. So, I mean, if you want to be a member of the channel, appreciate it. But in the future, I might do private videos, but I like keeping the videos on for everyone. I don't really like putting them behind paywalls, I would say. But yeah, I do appreciate everyone's support, though. Obviously, if you want to shout out, then that's what the members there for £20. So what you want to do. But again, no, I'm doing this full time now, so those pounds will go into my sort of piggy bar, you could say, for the future. But allegedly, Stern said he would consider Newcastle. I'm pretty sure I'll be alleging me. I really couldn't believe that, if I'll be honest, pal. Spurs form up and down. Yes, they are quite inconsistent. I agree with that. I'm there for the taking this Sunday. Till you find out who's still in charge, got out with. I think, yeah. I think there are going to be a lot of these sort of things going on with Steve Bruce, but let's see. As an arm member, Jesus Christ, we've got 4 members now. I mean, literally, I've had this member of them for a couple of months actually, but someone obviously joined the membership for the first time ever. This pretty much this stream. So I mean, a lot of people have been kind of following along, but. Angry Larry, I can't maybe shout him out every video, but pretty much again, though, there's that's 4 people I'll be shouting at every single vlog I do on the channel, so obviously that's the sort of thing you like, then feel free to do it, but appreciate all the members who shares. What's this side? I like how Newcastle got this takeover. The only club that deserves after the years have been through. I think our clubs deserve this, well. I don't want to be that harsh on our teams. I think our teams deserve, but Newcastle definitely deserve something like this, yes. I don't want to see teams like City or Chelsea dominating the league every season, yeah. Exactly, yeah. Whereas the member section, if you click my channel, mate, it should literally be a join button somewhere. But if you want to see that, be take a careful approach and say to your new manager, I trust him exactly, yes. What game is your profile picture? Made a great quality picture. That was Villa away, and Serena T. I did take that picture. So pretty much I start waving to that camera. He just got to get a picture, please. Now, obviously, I kissed the badge when it happened, and that's been our profile picture ever since. I'm a big fan of that photo. Good luck, no shout needed. Give us a shout every now and then. Sure. Oh, thank you very much. But no, I mean, I'm man of my word. I said anyone that's a member will get a shout on the channel, so I will obviously follow through with it. But I do appreciate membership, Richard, mate. I think Emily, 4 leagues in 7 years, top manager. Yeah, exactly. I mean, yes, his Arsenal job doesn't define him as a manager. He had a really great career outside of it. What's this? Oh, yes, there's the St. Maximin song. That song is a banger. I used to go down to away games that in my headphones, but just want to say I love your streams. Great to see people actually talking about Newcastle again. Exciting times. Yeah, it's mental. It is mental. What's the score prediction for Sunday? Can I say 3-1 Newcastle? I'm standing by it. Every time a team or players on who rotated play for Newcastle, that changes. It would be nice not to see that anymore from somewhere. Yeah. Nice to see a change in that. Nice to see no more of this crap defensive football. What's this? Yeah. Can't believe Cabbage Head is still in charge on Sunday. Yeah, mental, innit? Absolutely mental. I think he will be his last game. I think it's only because he's his 1,000th match. That's why he's getting the chance. But the amount of people I've seen on Twitter asking for tickets to Sunday's match. Listen, lads, you haven't got a ticket. You've got no chance to go in that game. Everyone on the planet wants to be there. But it's my 10th year as a season ticket holder alone. I deserve to have those tickets to the games. And yeah, I mean, it's just mental. Oh, yeah, we go. But got 1 year. So I hope we line go 4-1-4-1 this week. I'm with Jamal Lewis at left back and Hayden sitting behind St. Maximin on 1 hour and the striker up front. Even with strikes, we have more options within this formation. I mean, you'd love to see we go to 4-back when attacking minded set, but remember, though, Steve Bruce is still the manager. He still makes the final say in the players, petitions, formations, and it's going to be a 5-back. Players like Angwon will be playing centre midfield. Richie will probably be left back again. These sort of stupid-minded decisions will still be happening until he's sacked. I mean, yeah, yes, got new owners, but you just got to remember, like, there's still going to be loads of dumb ideas being done. I've taught you, but long staff remember how to play football. Mr. Hughes says, but has the energy, passion, happiness to shoot? Maybe it couldn't go with quality random and learn form. Exactly, yeah, exactly. But there's class to see ourselves and James says, can't wait for Sunday. Yeah, I can't wait for Sunday as well, mate. It's going to be one of the best atmospheres I've ever seen for a Newcastle United game. I mean, my God, it's going to be good to build for that match. But as I promised, I got to wear a Saudi Arabia costume. I got 1,000 likes on Twitter, so man of my word, I would be wearing that on Sunday. But I can't wait to sit on public transport and just loads of people just staring at us here. I can't wait for that. But I mean, I'm kind of used to it, to be fair. But seriously, I mean, it's going to be a bit weird. Anyway, in terms of people that swear, by the way, in the live chat, like YouTube automatically blocks them, by the way, so I can't actually see them on the StreamYard here. So I can only see when I go on the actual YouTube page here. But yeah, I mean, I just can't. I can't see the swear ones, by the way, so try not to swear, please, if you're going to obviously put a chat in. But I'm hoping I can actually see the members. So I swear there's a page you can see the members on, just to see who's actually members of the channel. But I came all the way from Greece back in 2011 just to watch my favourite club, Newcastle. Hope next time I visit the city, the team will be one of the top 5. I hope so. But listen, pal, there's still a long way to go after that. Just put a bet in Newcastle win 3-2 and Sunday got 25-1 odds. Fair enough. How do we join the members Discord, Barry? I'm actually sorted that out. Yeah, I mean, listen, pal, before this year, I didn't even have any members. Now I've got 4 years. So, in terms of that, I will sort of, actually, it shouldn't be too hard to do. So, yeah, I will update and the members chat. But again, I mean, I've actually only got 4 members at the minute, mate. So, I'll probably start it off once I get a few more in. But, no, in terms of shout-outs, so man of my word, you definitely get them. But I will make a Discord page eventually. I think I might make a public Discord page and I'll have like a members only section of the chat, I would say. I think that's probably the best idea of doing it. Yeah, I think I will do that. I'll have an actual members page and I'll have a little sort of members section on it, I think. That's what I'll personally do anyway. But yes, Adam. Right, Lewis, mate, welcome to the stream, pal. But packed out St. James's Park and War Flag is going to be an unbelievable, can't we? Oh, yes, definitely. Favourite Newcastle game I've been to. I do home matches and I do away matches. Home game, definitely the 3-0 against Man U 2011-12 season. 3-0 battered Alex Ferguson's Man U. Were on track to win the league as well that season. Eventually City won it last game of the season. But yeah, Alan Pardew outplayed Ferguson, man. Unbelievable. We battered in that game. In terms of away matches, probably the Oxford one was scored a 119-minute winner. Seems that way. And what a game football was as well. What's your result prediction this week? I'm thinking 2-1 Tottenham. Fair enough. I mean, I said 3-1 Newcastle. You never know. It's how easy to talk a this game. 4-2 bet, 66-1. Take a wacky bet. Fair enough. I mean, I know you bet for quite well, guys. I'm sending YouTube full time now, so I need to be smart with the money. I'm all right financially, but I need obviously think long term that obviously 4 or 5 months time we're still going to need this money. But I'm fine for now, though. As Steve was to say, we'll take it along. Who's that team you want? Yes, who's that team we all adore? We're Black and White, we'll have a fight, we'll support you ever more. Just watching Bruce's press conference, so he carried himself away under the circumstances. You think you thought he carried himself well? Yes, he was slagging the journalists off quite a bit. I know obviously some of the journalists did say he was going to get sacked before the game, but listen, though, he should be thanking the fans. He should be going, oh, thank you to the fans, or well done the fans. It's going to be a great future for the club. But instead, it's all about me. Oh, I'm sick of him, mate. But he hasn't said anything ridiculously stupid, but he still has whinged at the journalists as well. He say thank you, Newcastle, or well done to the fan base or something. People are supporting Bruce. Want to give Adam Pardew manager a month. I can't believe it. I mean, Pardew got manager this season. To be fair, he actually did deserve that, yeah. What would be ideal for team for Sunday? Yeah, I'll play 4-2-3-1. I would have Darlow and Gorman, put the back in. In terms of defender, I don't know. Fernandez, Shaw, just any of them really. Right back, Mancure. Left back, Jamal Lewis. Do not play Richie left back. I would play Hayden in front of the back four. I would have Sherry alongside him. And I would have Willock in a 4-2-3-1. I would have probably Aaron on the right, so Aaron on the left, whichever one's kind of best for him. I don't really know what exactly he can play, but I would have St Max on the other side because he can play both sides. I would have Callum Wilson as striker. I want Newcastle to be good going forward, and those 4 going forward will be a really good front pairing. But yeah, the only problem is, 5-5 could go 5 back, but that's personally what I would do if I was a manager. Have you seen the amount of support and some people just get, it's a mental on it. He's already getting £8 million to get sacked. I mean, come on, he's not going to be able to live after this. It's going to be really hard for him. I've seen this couple of times. The guy should build a team out Harry Kane. I think Harry Kane, yeah, I agree with that. I think Harry Kane has declined a bit. His injury prone as well. I mean, why take the risk? We can get a younger striker. Fancy guessing the next Newcastle United player to be capped by and current or future side. I mean, I think Willock's the only Newcastle United English player that has a chance of getting in the team in the future. I mean, I think Wilson's done. I think he's too injury prone. If he was a fit striker, 100% yes. Darlow, no. Lascelles definitely no. Shelby definitely no. I mean, Willock's probably the only one that's really got a future, potentially getting the England team, but that's about it really at the minute, this current England squad. First time making John Van der Beek, I would make straight away. This team will beat Spurs. I hope so. All right, ask you by top 5 players in Germany window. We've got left few out. I've already kind of done a video on this, mate. I've already done a video on sort of top 10 players I've signed, but again, I'll quickly go through them. Likes of Dharma Traore, the likes of, I think I saw it, what I get relegated, Van der Beek. I mean, there's all sorts of them. I've already kind of touched on it, so he tied it on. I'm probably not going to say loads of them again, but Lingard, I mean, there's just loads of them. Tomori is the go about all day. What's the best match you've been on? The worst? Best match is Man U at home, and we beat Man U, obviously 3-0. Ferguson's Man U getting destroyed by Pardew. Worst match I've been we're trying to pick as well, 100 and pick fun, but probably the Liverpool one, we got beat 6-0. Embarrassing. That is the joint worst defeat in our club's history in the Premier League. Really, really bad one. Suarez was suspended for biting a van, which didn't have the best player playing. Oh my God, we were getting destroyed. Even Barini scored. No, embarrassing that one. They should build a team around Maxi, yes. Can anyone say Shorkin was? No, I personally think so. I don't think so, personally. Bruce needs a COVID test on Saturday before the game on Sunday. Hoping to Newcastle Islanders at lower. Oh, no. Jesus Christ. Favorite Newcastle chant, could you give us a cheeky song? Listen, pal, I only do the songs on special occasions. I don't do them in the live streams at the minute, pal. Maybe I might change it in the future, but as of right now, though, the songs are quite, not really frequent. They come out now and again. But again, we'll quickly refresh this. How many subscribers are we on now? Let's have a look. We are on 10,661. Cheers for that. We're obviously getting closer to the big 11K. Conor Gallagher's must jam the possible target I made before in the Youth World Cup final win. Just needs a quality coach to be world class. Yeah, true. We'll see, but Conor Gallagher is a quite player, and he's a really good player. I say again, see what direction new manager, new owners, new director of football has changed. I mean, there's so many different scenarios, really. You can pick anything, really, to be honest, pal. Oh, no, yeah. General Grievous is calling us an oil club. Listen, mate, you got shreked on by Obi-Wan Kenobi, shut your mouth. But what else we've got here? how many tea towels we won to James Parkinson? Well, I'm wearing one, so here's one to begin with, but I imagine be quite a few. Hope our fans do boo Bruce and run the atmosphere. Well, obviously, I'm going to boo Bruce, of course, but I will be chanting against Satnamo and stuff like that. It depends how the scoreline goes. If we go down and go early, then yes, the atmosphere will obviously be toxic. What do you think by Ozil on a free transfer? You may prefer also about Turkish Super League, and I think he's still decent. I mean, we'll see. I don't think Ozil will come to Newcastle, though. I mean, his wages are just stupid. He is a cracking player. He is a brilliant player for Real Madrid, and he had a good time at Arsenal, but yeah, I just don't really rate him anymore, to be honest. I'm loving him, really. I've got one for Sunday, mate. I've got 1,000 likes on Twitter, like I've already said. Trip, that could be good chat, Jeremy. Trip, yeah, potentially, but again, not like Madrid's already established European Champions League side, so I mean, would you do a come? I don't know. But we'll see though. Anyway, what time is it now? We'll go for 45 more minutes, I think they were calling there. Oh, and so see, nice and still the words richest club, which is rose. Yeah, it is, isn't it? We are the biggest team in terms of money in the world. Wow. Sure, you think as a given Newcastle players a psychological boost, they should be playing Spurs off the park, Sunday, especially the fans behind them. Yeah, it should definitely kick the players, and they will be motivated to play now, 100%. Psychological, I mean, there's a reason for these players to play now, like 2 weeks ago, so it's new. What else we got here? Do you think Bruce should bring back Wilson straight back to start them? Do you think he'd be able to keep Joe Linton them? If Wilson's fit playing, but if he's obviously still sort of not too sure, I obviously keep him on the bench. Joe Linton can actually perform against Tottenham. He scored against the 2 seasons in a row. So, I mean, I don't know what it is about Tottenham, but Joe Linton seems to turn in their prime on against them. So, let's see. What else we got here? Bruce will find a club has a good kebab shop near the ground. Yes, I mean, once he gets sacked by £8 million, or he'll be getting some takeaways the next few days after that, my God, he'll be having a big celebration. Would you take me? I mean, yes, I would. Big fan as a manager. The Arsenal job does not dictate for me. He had a really good time with Villarreal and a really good time with Sevilla. So, no brainer for me. If obviously you want to come, then yeah, I'll definitely wouldn't have it. But imagine after the conference, just beat Liverpool 4-0. Good evening. You'd be coming out and saying, I mean, that'd be meant to say Newcastle United, but I do like this manager, though. I think he's a top manager. Oh, what else have we got here? Actually, I'll be good about 2 hours 46. Actually, I might stop 50 minutes. Actually, I think 3 hours is about a decent amount of time to be on the stream, really. Before Sonic actually. So, I think we'll go about 3 hours. That would make more sense to go for like 3 hours or 45 or something weird like that. Hope you guys are getting the slap in the bosses, whoever your sources are. I was feeling you didn't get away. Oh, I mean, it's just Steve just whinging on there. I'm just sick of it, to be honest with me. I'm sick of death of Steve, bloody Bruce. Personally, I like Bruce Bees made as a great side. I mean, he's a good championship manager. I think he's good enough for like a mid-tier championship team, but probably no chance. 8 million credit was about 5 million statements. Probably should keep busy down doing your maths there. But some awful news a bit about a Tory MP died. Obviously, yes, political wise, we don't have to obviously give you opinions about that, but still, what's a human being, and rest in peace to who that person is. Before I hate the Premier League and pundits give Bruce non-will employ him. Hell drop the champs and vanish. Yep, I agree. There's no chance he'll ever play a Premier League match ever again. Really, no chance for me. Oil Club sounds good to me. The Liverpool owner made his money from Saiby, which is okay, but not quite good as they are. I mean, exactly. Well, everyone's a hypocrite. That's something really. Everyone's a hypocrite and talking about these takeovers. But guys, in terms of this, we'll go for another 10 minutes. But I don't want to keep banging on about it. But anyways, new to the channel, shot subscribe. Just really enjoy it. If you want to donate, obviously the option is there in the super chat after you don't want to. But again, I'm doing this full time, so I'm more in the next few months. We'll see how things go on the channel. But I'm confident this will work, which is why I'm doing it. But your support means the world to me. But cheers anyway, though. Still going on 10 minutes or so. I know enough about me. Answer some more questions. We'll go for 10 minutes or so, and then we'll call it quits in about 3 hours. 3 hours is good for a stream. I think in terms of future streams, I'll probably keep about 3 hours long. I think it's a good amount of time to be on it for. Any questions, guys, put them down below. And in terms of maybe just have a look for Twitter quickly. Everyone's just excited for Saturday's game. I'm having a look at Twitter now. Everyone's just buzzing to be there. Really are buzzing. Dave ruined on Sunday. Appreciate your Newcastle United say so. Oh, here we go eventually, mate. It's not going to ruin your day. I mean, this will be one of the best atmospheres for Newcastle game in my life. I don't know how would you are, John, but in terms of this game will be class regardless of whether Bruce is in charge or not. Yes, if we go down, yes, the atmosphere will turn sour, but the build up for that game will be class. It will be unreal. Great stream. Thanks everything up the mags. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Up the mags indeed. That's just congrats on your YouTube growth. I'm sharing as much as I can. Thank you so much, Nigel. I do appreciate that, mate. You support me the absolute world to me. Like, thank you so much. It means the world I can do this job now. It's just class. Would you like if you build a bigger and better ground? I should keep it the same for now. I think eventually, I mean, you can move on to other things, but in terms of the stadium right now, I wouldn't change the stadium just at the minute. I still think it's fine for next season or so. Is Sherry fit Sunday? Yes, he is. Not his biggest fan, but he can keep his possession better. Regardless of what people think of John Joe's show, we create more chances in the team. There's my chance, maybe the chances don't turn into anything, but the fact is we get more chances when he plays. It's that simple. And yeah, so although it's only 23's game, you forget how good Sherry's passing actually is when you can be asked. The way he spins the ball is ridiculous. He plays 100-yard passes like it's nothing. I mean, yes, obviously it's only an under 23 match, but honestly, the way he spins the ball, it's incredible the way the ball spins. It's like a B-Tech De Bruyne. Like, I'm not even joking. He's quality, he's passing, but he can't be asked off the time, man. He's obviously not good enough against these bigger teams. But when he plays properly, though, my God, he's a good football player. He really, really is. There's a reason why he's been playing for decades, so he is a really good football player when he wants to be. But what else we got here? Consider Bruce as a Newcastle fan and probably he's tried his best to get a bit of recognition. He's not a Newcastle fan. He hasn't congratulated us on the takeover. His best managerial stint was at Sunderland. He's a Manchester United legend. Yes, he was born in Wallsend. Yes, he goes to the Buffs and drinks pints, but he's not a Newcastle fan. He'll leave Newcastle whenever he gets sacked. He'll not go to the ground again. He doesn't care what the future is. He'll be doing his own thing. We're vlogging the game on Sunday. Yes, I'll vlog all the games. I'll be going to all Newcastle games home and away, all doing the 23 games. We're going to all the women's games as well. Yes, I'll be vlogging them all. This is what I want to do on the channel. This is what's going to get done with the channel. Sherry should play only part of games. He doesn't have fitness for full match. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. As Willick fit, yes. Dummett and DeBlag are the only two players that are not going to be playing this weekend or not available to play even. Everyone else is fit and ready to go for the game. So pretty much a full squad. Yes, let's see how DeBlag gets better than Dollar, whatever, but it's pretty much the best 11 out there, really. I mean, Dummett and DeBlag, yes, they can get away in there, but really they're not huge losses, not like a Callum Wilson or something. That's just, I can't wait for tomorrow. We have one of the 23s, fair enough. Best luck, obviously, Birmingham City. But they gave Newcastle a really good game Monday. I think Shelby play was a massive factor how Newcastle won that match, but that was never ever a 4-0 game. Once Newcastle went 2-0, that was the game over. But for 60 minutes, that was an end-to-end game. In fact, Birmingham played the better side. You're going Sunday away on Monday. Yes, I am. I will be there. A fusion of Alan One, John Joe Incredible, get them in the lab for. Imagine it was two. Oh, damn, that would be a serious player, wouldn't it? What would be realistic side for NUFC? I mean, anyone may. I would kind of made a video on this. I don't want to keep banging on about it, but I mean, there's also different players you get in a minute. It really is. Imagine the scenes of Max got hat-trick. I imagine that would be incredible to see him get a hat-trick in a football match. But I don't know. You never know. But yeah, it's not particularly likely, I'll be honest. But in terms of stream, guys, we'll go for 7 more minutes. I'm going to call it quits. I think 4 hours is more than enough. In terms of today, I don't think I get more videos on tonight, but tomorrow I'll get a video on it of some sort, and then Sunday, Tottenham at home. Ooh, I can't wait for that. I really can't wait for that one. But I appreciate all the comments, by the way, in my last video. I haven't had a chance to reply to many of them yet, but whenever I get a chance now, we'll reply to them all. If people want to ever message me, you want to know stuff straight away, obviously they text me on social media. YouTube's not the best because I tend to reply to comments a day after I upload videos, just when all the comments kind of out there instead of just loads and constantly popping in. But I will reply to all the comments yesterday when I get a chance. I mean, they're just incredible, some of those comments. But Hayden, probably our best sentiment we have, he's playing it. He had his worst career game ever, I felt like, against Wolves 2 weeks ago. He was shocking against Wolves. I really hope he kicks on against Tottenham because, my God, he was bad that game. But So if our best 11 is fit, Bruce had no excuse. Jesus Christ, to play anyone out of position. You can tell you to call the stream. Sure, you guys, my voice is going here, but I lost. Can we talk to at the end of the match? Yep, 100%. I agree. Maybe Jerry had a good vibe. His career at Newcastle. Maybe. Well, I just feel like he's kind of done as a player now. He's not the player he once was. We don't have a bad side, to be fair. We just improved in certain areas. We've done decent in the league, considering we've only just been promoted. Exactly, mate. Well, best luck, Birmingham City. It was a really good match on Monday. I obviously respect to them. It was a good game of football. Bruce more recognition, what planet you're on. If you were here at Highlands, you'd get good hiding. Well, me, I haven't said that. If you're on about someone else, no, I don't think Bruce deserves any recognition. He's crap. Bit worried to see how slow Fernandes was at Wolves. He looks shocking over he hasn't finished yet. I think on you take all these players be ready, but yeah, I mean, they're just really awful against Wolves. Awful. Bruce out 100% right. Good to see you, Paul, but I'm going to literally end the stream in 5 minutes. But Sean Longstaff has a high skill ceiling, but Hayden is more consistent. Like, yeah, I agree. I don't know why there's a Sean Longstaff. I really want to be a good football player, but I really felt like we should have took our £35 million from Man United, and I don't think he's ever going to be worth that much again. I hope I'm wrong, but yeah, I really feel like it's just that wasn't a good one, really. What else we got down here? It was just a sec. But nice is the fact that Bruce enjoyed the day. Yep, 100%. If you look how City first started experiencing youth, who do you think to give us experience how they did the Barry and Sonic Crew? I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. It depends on the director, football manager first, because these managers, these directors of football will have different plans. They will have different players in mind, and it's just I kind of got away for that first. Really, I can't really say at the minute which one's going to be because I don't know what to think, mate. I really don't know what to think at the minute, but yeah, once the new manager and director of football comes in, I think that's where I can start to actually put realistic targets in. But at the minute, I mean, it's just guessing at the minute, because. Who was next manager? I would tell. I would love Conte at the club. If it was an English manager, I would love Potter from Brighton. I think he's a quality manager. I know a lot of people say Brendan Rodgers, but I don't think he would come personally. What's this? 20 players having serious off days at Ryan. I mean, oh god, he's getting me started on that, mate. But Fabian Schwarber to Lithuania. Wow, he's really that good against Lithuania. I know obviously it's not a great nation, but that's a really, really good performance by him. Yeah, I think he definitely deserves to start. I just hope he's not fatigued from the international break, but that was a really good performance by the looks of it. Do you think Jamal Lewis will start? I think this should start, but I've got a feeling he's going to play Richie left back again. Bruce Legs, he's got a panic attack in the press. He looks like I've had time, mate, to be honest. Flags are back out Sunday, loads of return. Need to show Puddin's how biggest club is trying out with some quality chant. Exactly, yeah. The flags are back in Sunday. I can't wait for it. What defender would you like to see coming out? I'm a big fan of Tomori. I think he's realistic as well. I don't think he has much of a future at Chelsea, so definitely all for him. I think he's a really good football player. Lithuania Spurs, exactly, mate. That is a good point. Like I said before, I mean, it's not an amazing team, but still, I mean, that's a good stats by him. I mean, you never know, but I do like Shaw. I do think he has the ability to potentially even push a little bit further with the pitch, but as a defender, though, I don't know. I'm not a fan of Anderson off this season, to be honest. All of them have been kind of poor for me. But anyway, about 2 minutes left, guys, and I call the stream there. In terms of stream, I had just under 7,000 views in 3 hours. I mean, that's quality. That's a cheers for that. In terms of subscriber-wise, we've got once again, check it, and we'll wrap things up there. So 10,666, so we're exactly 2/3 of the way, 11,000. Cheers for that. I really do appreciate it. But if you're new to the channel, you enjoy what you see, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, I'm sorry people are sick of hearing it, but listen, this is my job now. This is everything I dreamed of doing. It means the world to me. It really, really does. And I can't wait to be go down all these games now, all these home matches, all these away matches. It's business now for me. I mean, it's always been a hobby for me to cast the games. I've always loved going to the games, but now, I mean, it's my life now. It's that simple. It's just, yeah, it really is incredible for me. I can't get it in the words. It really has just sort of sunk in now that this is my future. I don't know how long might be my future for, but definitely in terms of this season, I can definitely do it. But we'll see, though, guys. But we'll wrap things up now, though. If anyone's got any last-minute questions, put them in. But I'm going to call the stream any moment now. Where's your next stream? I don't actually know yet, but again, no, mate, I'm not working or anything, so I will be putting plenty of streams out, probably 3 or 4 a week now. Great stream, mate, up the tune. Thank you, mate. Toon Black and White Army. Thank you, Kieran. I like Shaw. Yes, I'm a big fan of Shaw. What do you think of Lewis Red Cove and all? I mean, I mean, you are time waste, to be fair, but still, it's a bit harsh, wasn't it? You probably should have done it, though. You got to remember the Switzerland didn't knock out France. I mean, Fabio and Joe could see it back potted in Mbappe in that match, and Mbappe was awful in that game. So, he has cut at the Euros. You were looking at the beat Spain penalties. It's just that thing in the penalty shot. I don't win it really. But I mean, Zidane has rejected the offer to become Newcastle manager according to RMC. I didn't see that coming, Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's a pretty obvious one. But I mean, what else we got here? One sec, yeah. I got 30 seconds to go, guys. I'm going to wrap things up here. So, in terms of videos on the channel, I'll try and get a video up tomorrow. I'm not sure what on yet, but again, no, I'll try my best to do daily uploads. I don't want to force stuff out, but I will do my most to make sure it's good content for you. But Sunday though, match day vlog. Monday, away day vlog. Wow, it's really kicking in now, but yeah, great time to support this football club. Great time for the future. But what's this here? Two all above the tween train. I love that, mate. But cheers, Adam. Good luck. Thank you, Nigel. Thank you for coming to the stream, mate. Take care. Thanks for the stream. Cheers, mate. Thank you for becoming a member. By the way, we've got 4 members now. 4 new members in this stream. But listen, if any of you want to become a member, you get a shout every single vlog. It's only £1 a month, so that's the sort of thing you liked, and obviously the option is there. But I appreciate it all. Take care, mate. You take care as well, right, mate. Thank you. Great stream, Adam, mate. How are the lads? Thank you, mate. Lewis, yeah. We love the mags. Mwah, love them. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Take care. And yes, I'll see you on the next one. See you later.